anything. Can you hear me now? I know I'm just out talking to myself. No audio figures. Oh, no audio, no audio. How about now? There's always resorts. You know, heck. This works. Hey guys and boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. There we go. Maybe here. How about now? Richard, boys and girls of all shapes and sizes and colors. There we go. There we go. There. Tested 5 4 9 1 2 3. Buckle my shoe. How about now? Do I have sound now? This is, yeah, okay now. I could hear you before plugging that, but now to adjust the volume. What's wrong with the volume? There. Hey, Gary. And we're saving that. How does that sound? You know, this stuff is not. Kev, you and Jerry do good guys with good guys, bad guys, sad guys, Santa Claus. The monkeys are in town. Hey Jerry, how you doing, buddy? You want to come on for a while? Make me look good? Hey Chuck. Not really? What? Philippine life. Mr. Heminger. Not really what? He's a snowflake. Good, Kevin. Hey guys, you know, and there's Mr. Gunn. I hope we got audio now. Where did Richard go? Come out wherever you are. Heminger, how you doing, man? Or lady. I don't know. Kev, do you have my mic mute? I'll go look, you know. I don't think so, but Richard Lee. Is that any better? Let me go to the control panel. There. There. How about now, Rich? God is punishing me for all the mishaps that I had. Default. Default. Voice. Headset screens. Richard, I'm looking, buddy, about I don't think I got you muted or there. No. I would seriously wanna. That ain't it. Live. Um, let me see if this works, Rich. Hey, I can hear you, I think. Well, nothing. I'm just trying. Richard said he couldn't hear me. I mean, he thought his mic was muted. So I'm just going through everything here, and because see, Roberto sent me this microphone, but it didn't come with a adapter, and maybe it's coming. But yeah, I don't know. I'm good. I hope you're good. Is your mic muted also, buddy? No. 16 people. Yeah. Hey Jerry, is your microphone muted? Because we're having a problem, I think, with the microphones. Hey Roger. Seems a little louder now. Well, I got the volume up there. Yes, but I can't. Unmute. Gee whiz. Oh gosh. You know, if it isn't one thing, it's something else. Mute me. You there. Um, okay, Roberto done. Stop proceeding. No. There. Okay, now default mic. Okay, headset default. Yeah, that's just for me. Yeah, no, I got I'm using microphone on the high tech computer that I have. Well, I could hear you. So that means you're not muted then, right? Okay, well, seriously, it's okay. Jerry, okay. No, I'm doing good, buddy. Thank you for asking. I hope you're asking me. Stop. Oh, okay. Well, don't mute yourself. I mean, I'm beginning to have a complex because I'm trying to hook up everything through my sound on here, and I don't know if I'm doing it wrong or I'm just hitting buttons like on a monkey. Okay. One person's Ray said, "I hear you fine, Kevin." Okay. Um, I'm There. You know, uh, you can well, okay, good. Yeah, I'm sorry about all these little glitches because I had the big microphone in and it was throwing up flags saying that this and that. You're back now. I never left. Okay. Yeah, I got a thing in mail from YouTube and about my AdSense and everything. And when I first started YouTube, I never put a code, a special kind of code I'm supposed to put for my ads, and I never been paid, and because I never activated my AdSense. So they sent me in the mail the other yesterday. Yeah, yeah. So I just got that in the mail yesterday. So I spent all night, not all night, but a while just to go through everything and you know and I don't understand a lot of the wording and the genre that they're saying. It's a little bit above my head, but it's kind of it's a little bit. Don't show you. Now you tell me. Yeah. Well, I seen Jerry. I seen your YouTube channel. What you made yesterday about your you guys' wedding. That was uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, that's pretty cool. So, Great. Did you flip the whole price of the wedding, or did everybody do it? Did you pay for everything out of your pocket? Yeah. Well, when I got married when I was in Alaska, I flipped the bill because her parents didn't have much, and I had my wedding in Anchorage. And when I got married, I had my the priest that did it. He did it once in English, and then he did it again in her native tongue. So that was kind of cool. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Good. Yeah, weddings are pretty fun. It's always better if you're the one that's going to the wedding. You're not the one in the wedding. You guys can't hear the guest. Jesus. Okay. Um, Gunn said he can't he can't hear you guys. The the That should help out. Oh man, yeah, beautiful day out today. Uh, uh, that's right, Kevin. No voice on guest. Now I turned up the voice on you guys, so maybe they're gonna hear everything. Man, I can't take my meds. Um, I have to account for all my meds because at the right before the end of the month, they want me to bring my meds into the clinic and to verify that I'm doing my and I don't know. Some of my meds is a controlled substance, so I gotta be. I can't share my meds, and I can't I can't take a handful of them and eat them all at once because they want because they don't want me to over enjoy my meds. But thank you, thank you, Ben, for wanting to try them out. Oh hell, yeah. Oh, I know, buddy. I mean, I know. I mean, I take my weight loss medicine. Like the first one when I first wake up around 5:30, I pop that in because it amps me up for like half the day. So I don't want to be amped up into the evening time. So I'll just take it early in the morning. Come on, Richard. Yeah, try coming on again. Maybe you can play a lullaby. I tried to get on to my. Yeah, but try it again. Maybe I'll fix it already. Hey, Jerry, do you have kids at your house? Do you have children at your house? Oh, hey, Roberto, you got kids at your house? Oh, okay. Because when I turn up your microphone, I can hear the kids in the background. Oh, well, I wish my kids were here. Then, hey, I don't got no kids here. Well, try it again, Jerry, and see what happens. All right, buddy. Okay, now it's mute. Now you know, oh, now he's off. Okay, now Richard's on. Now Richard, I swear this is just killing me. Okay, now Jerry's back. Yeah, yeah, Richard's mic is in the red on my control panel. Yeah, okay, I'm trying something now. There. Okay, now try it. Okay. Uh, Roberto and Jerry, I believe I fixed the problem. Yeah, buddy, go ahead. Just for giggles. Richard, you can come back, buddy. I hope I'm not talking too loud. Okay. Now,
Testing. There we go.
yeah.
Now
Like
where's Jerry?
just came on. But see, I hit a wrong button earlier when I was trying the big microphone. Now it's
Yeah, for some reason my unmute button it's not working.
yeah. I turned it off on my computer, so now I believe everybody can go on and off.
I can't do it, but that's okay. I'll just leave it on.
Okay.
I can't unmute.
So Richard, how you doing, buddy?
Not too bad. His sun is going in and out here. Don't bother me though.
Yeah.
Thank you, baby Jesus. Who was that? Gun Terms. Remember that Ricky Bobby movie? My kids love that movie. Who is it? Will Ferrell. Yeah. I want to pray to the baby Jesus.
Oh,
It was hilarious. Oh, did you guys?
Big Jesus, little Jesus, baby Jesus.
Yeah.
They're all good.
Did you guys hear about Will Dashovich? I don't follow his channel, but I saw his video popped up, and says he's got cancer there. Mr. Heminger was telling, Mrs. Heminger was telling me
Wow,
that.
you can never believe what Mrs. Heminger is saying, though.
Yeah, I know. So I was just gonna say, don't listen.
I saw his video this morning. I don't follow the guy. I know he's a very popular Philippine blogger from the U.S.
Well, he's a Philippine American.
Yeah.
His dad's white.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think.
Did he say he had cancer?
Yeah, he did. He did.
Oh.
And he looked down and out. You know, my kids watched him, and when I came back from the Philippines, I was looking around for Philippine bloggers and stuff, and I saw him, and he's too immature. You know, he's a college graduate and everything, but it's kind of nonsensical stuff, you know. And
his sister, she went braless, and she told everybody that she was going braless on YouTube. She had 1.5 million views.
That's all it takes, right? Titties rule the world, right?
Well, I'm thinking about telling everybody I'm gonna go braless, and we'll see what happens.
You think it's gonna have the same effect, huh? I don't think so.
because I think they already know that I'm going braless. So. Well, if I have Boy George, anybody coming on and they want to watch the show, I'm happy with all the viewers. Yeah, I even got one hater. Thanks, Roberto.
Roberto's giving you the hate, huh? No, I don't think so.
Well, because you got to look at my topic for today. My topic today is, do you struggle with happiness? And that sounds like kind of funny, kind of quirky question, but how many people can really say that they're happy, or are they struggling to be happy? Hey, did all you guys already mute your YouTube channel?
You can't be 100% happy with something, but actually, you can't be 100%.
Yeah. I was watching. Yeah, I'm getting an echo someplace. I seen on the internet on YouTube last night that Aloe went back to Switzerland.
He went back to Switzerland? Hello?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It showed him getting on the plane and traveling. And then he was in Zurich.
Uh-huh.
And
It's supposed to be a nice city. A lot of rock stars, that like from Europe live there. I think what was it? Mutt Lang. He produced that band from England. What was it? Def Leppard. And he was married to Shania Twain. Tina Turner lives there. It's kind of a nice place.
Huh.
Yeah. I used to know a Filipino girl that lived there 2 years ago before I met my wife. She was married to, I don't know. She liked it there. I guess it's a kind of an upscale place, Zurich.
Yeah, it's not cheap to live there, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Gotta have some money to live
That's
there.
what I understood also.
Jerry's probably been there, man. He's traveled all over the world.
You know what? No, you know what? I didn't get a chance to go to Switzerland. I was close. I went to visit a friend of mine in Besançon, which is close to the Swiss border. It was a college town where one of my American friends from my neighborhood in Detroit was going to school there, learning French. But I had never gotten a chance to go to Switzerland.
Speaking of the French, I grew up with a bunch of French girls, man. There was like 7 daughters in this one family on the same street. And
Wow.
they were beautiful, man.
Oh yeah, they're fine, man. You know what's funny is one day we were here in Chicago when I first came to Chicago back in the mid '80s. I was working in this restaurant, and the chef, he was from my hometown in Marseille, and he called me up one day because I had a condo. I mean, I was renting an apartment right on the lake there, on the lakefront, so I had a nice lake view right on the lake. It was cheap back then, you know, like $400 a month for a 1-bedroom. He called me up. He goes, "Hey," he goes, his girlfriend's sister and like 4 other girls came from not Nice, but it was another. Actually, it was really close to Nice, you know, and from southern France. And they go, "Hey, can we just come out and see you?" You know, and I said, "Sure," you know, because we can just go. There's a beach right by and everything. So they all came, you know. And then we went to the beach. I mean, we had a small beach here, but we went to a bigger beach a couple of blocks away. So we're off to the side, you know, away from everybody by the rocks and stuff, throwing this frisbee around. And all of a sudden, all these girls took their tops off.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what they're used to.
Yep.
And my friend's like, "Oh, should we tell them, hey, it's not legal here?" I go, "No, not yet. It's been a little bit, you know." Then all of a sudden, you know, 10, 15 minutes later, we're starting to get a crowd coming over. I go, "Now we tell them to put the tops on, man."
Yeah.
So that was kind of funny.
Oh yeah, I heard some good rumors about the south of France, man. People used to tell me, "Oh, you got to come here, Rick," when I was single, because they said that all the Italian girls come up to, you know, I don't know if it's July or August. All the beautiful girls migrate
Generally
there.
August, vacation time, in August.
And it's like mad time fun, you know. It's a classy place, you know. It's not riffraff. It's a nice place.
I mean, you go to the beach, you know, all the women have the tops off. The only women that don't have tops off are generally the foreigners, you know, and the American foreigners and stuff. So, I mean, it's you know, again, it's not a big thing over there, you know.
There's Mrs. Heminger. Yeah, Mrs. Heminger heard about Will. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. The famous blogger, American Filipino blogger. Yeah, and he's got a PhD. So he said he said he had internal bleeding and it's cancer or something like that. So I don't know. He said it's kind of hard to believe that he would have intestinal cancer at his age. He's only like 25 years old. You know?
Yeah, but you know, some people try to say something and then they get a lot of views and stuff like that. So I'm not really sure about those sad stories.
Hey, John Doe, are you from New York? You sound like you have like an Long Island accent. I don't know if they can hear us in the chat.
Yeah, that's the fake. That's the fake.
That's the real guy. Because
that's the fake Philippine dreams. Can they hear us? Can they hear us?
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife and I were computing like income levels for like really high level people, like you know, and like senior engineers and stuff like that. They make the equivalent of like a year what a senior engineer would make a month.
Yeah, I heard Aloe in the video, but you know, you're never gonna see him in the video, but I heard him in the video.
But I guess it's if you can live on it, and you can live well, that's all that matters, right? You know?
Where's this at?
In the Philippines, you know?
Or in the Philippines, yeah, you know what? Again, you
It's all
can't bring your
relative,
American
right?
mentality. Yeah, it's all relative. So things are cheaper, so you don't need as much to live.
Yeah.
So
Well, I
yeah,
think at the
it's a numbers
beginning,
game. That's all it is. It's just a numbers game.
Yep. That's
You
what
know?
my dad always used to say. He was a businessman for 50 years, and he always said it's all a numbers game.
Yeah, that's it. Uh, you know, it just if you make, I would say if you make 1,500 or 2 grand a month, I think you'll do quite well. You
Yeah.
know, you'll live really well, and you'll have extra to, if you want to save a little, you'll save a little. But everybody says 1,500. I mean, you can probably go with 1,000 to 12. It just depends which island you're living on. You know, Dumaguete
yeah,
is going to be a lot cheaper to live in Dumaguete than it's going to be in Manila. But I mean, but I've seen in Makati area as well as Rockwell, I've seen condos
I
for rent
like
for 500. You know, think about
Mhm.
that. So there's nice places you can rent that are not expensive. You just got to kind of look around. And you know, just like anything, you're willing to walk away if they don't want to rent it to you, then it just sits empty. That's the way I look at it. So
Mhm.
are they willing to let you walk away and have that apartment sit empty? Because it's not everybody that can rent that condo for $400 or $500 a month. Because what happens is the Filipinos are buying condos and some foreigners are buying condos and rent it out to the tourists that come out, to the foreigners that come out. Very few Filipinos are going to live in these condos. It's just basically as an investment for the foreigners, to rent to the foreigners. That's what they
yeah.
are. So if you're willing to walk away, there are deals in Manila, in some nice areas in Manila. There are really nice deals. You just got to look around.
Really? Mrs. Hemminger's not attracted to most Filipinos? Wow. Each his own, right?
Yeah,
I found my dream woman. I'll tell you, I couldn't be happier. I know most of you guys are too. Yeah.
yeah, I got no problems.
Oh
You
man.
know.
Well, we better be happy.
What's that? What's that, Roberto? You're happy, right? Nah, don't give me that. I know you're happy. How long you been married? You got to be happy. Something's going right if you're married 20 years, right? No? Eh, I don't know.
Evil outlaw. I hate you all. That's all right. We don't mind.
I thought you were married longer than that, Roberto. I thought you were married like maybe 30 years or so. Was your wife your high school sweetheart or no? Oh, wait a minute. If you only been married 20 years, did you guys? No, you couldn't have met in high school, right? So or did you know her in high school and then later on you guys reconnected or something? Oh, a second one. Ah,
Hey Jerry, maybe you or Roberto know this. If you become like, say you're like American and you become a nationalized Filipino, you become a citizen. I mean, people say, "Why would you want to do this?" But become a citizen of the Philippines. Can you own property then and businesses there?
it. Yeah, you could, but
Yeah,
but the question is, do you want to risk losing your American citizenship?
I don't know.
I wouldn't risk that, man. I don't know. That's the question. Can you have dual citizenship? I mean, I can have dual citizenship as an American from my country of birth. Like, for example, if I wanted to, I could update my French paperwork and get my French citizenship. But the question is, Philippines is not my country of birth. Then the question is, if I try to become a Philippine citizen, I may lose my American citizenship. That's the question.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't want to risk that. Okay. Right, but they're able to keep their American citizenship because they were born in the Philippines and their Philippine citizenship. But think about this: if I, not born in the Philippines, went to the Philippines and say, "Hey, I want to become a Philippine citizen," I don't want to risk losing my American citizenship. Now, if I go to France because I was born in France, I can get dual citizenship and not lose my American citizenship. So yeah, I'm saying that's a big risk. I don't know. You'd have to really look into that because I wouldn't want to lose my American citizenship to a Filipino citizenship, you know. But don't know. I'm not sure what the law is on that. But I heard you may lose your American citizenship. That's what I heard. But again, I didn't look into it. Richard, you're thinking about becoming a Filipino citizen?
Well, my wife's best friend, Mary Beth in Cebu, she's a lawyer, and I said, "Darn it!" I said, "I want to have property. I want to own property and business in the Philippines." She goes, "Well, we can naturalize you," you know, and I don't know all the ramifications of it. So
You better. Actually, you might want to. I don't know who you would talk here in the. I mean, maybe talk to the American consulate and see what they say. Don't know. You know?
she actually, my wife has another friend that I was trying to refer Kevin to for his immigration stuff. He is a Filipino, but he lives in America,
Right.
and he is a specialist in immigration, and his name is Marco Tamankin, and I could probably contact him and ask him. He went to college with her, and he's
Yeah,
a
but
great guy.
yeah, are they versed in American laws though? I know they-
Yeah, because he
are they?
lives here. He has an office in the Philippines and here, but he's mostly here now too.
Mm.
Yeah, his wife
Yeah,
is a
I mean,
nurse.
yeah, I would double check with the American side as well. You know what I mean? Just to make sure. But again, you got to kind of watch out. You know, from my
Yeah.
understanding, you know, yeah, if you're born in that country, you can have dual citizenship. But if you're not born in that country, you may not. You know.
Well, I think some specific visas may come with a certain allowance to own land. You'd have
Yeah.
to
Hey,
look
John Doe,
into.
how you doing? Yeah,
All right, good.
maybe.
How are you? Yeah,
Hi,
you'd have to
John.
look into the different visas.
Mm.
Hey,
Does
John.
a 13A visa allowed you to own land, John?
Oh, I mean, I'm not. I don't want to
Oh, okay. I'm just
comment on
wondering.
that. You know,
I
I'm
don't
not
think
sure.
it does, but I was just wondering.
Yeah, once you go to their website, they'll break it down.
Yeah. Cool. Oh, I got it. There's a question from Mrs. Heminger. Yeah, you have to do your taxes every year, Mrs. Heminger. But you do your taxes on, you know, your U.S. taxes. Even if you're living in the Philippines, you better do your taxes every year so you don't get any hassles, you know, from the U.S. government. I would recommend that for sure. And whatever income you get that's tied to the U.S., like, you know, if you get AdSense and all that, you definitely gotta show that income.
Mrs. Heminger says, you bet you have better odds of getting struck by lightning than eligible for naturalization, Richard.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I saw that channel, Property Club, Norwegian Polar Bear. It's got that. Yeah, I saw that channel.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. You got 27 people watching. Wow. Nice.
Yeah, pretty good audience right now.
Mm. Hey, we were on the Black American Expat the other day with Ren and Kev,
Yeah.
and we had a good time. I was just laughing my ass off. It was a good show.
Yeah, he had a pretty good audience on that whole 2 hours.
Well, I don't know how many people he had, but it was funny.
That's the guy that is a missionary, and or he calls himself a humanitarian.
Yeah.
He was being sued by a hooker in Angeles because he was living with her and then broke up with her.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Bar Girl or something like that. Yeah.
But he's
Yeah,
a
but
missionary though, and you need to send him some money.
I don't know if he's a missionary. I know he does some humanitarian. That's what he says stuff, you know. But again,
Yeah, he
I
does
don't
it
know.
in the bars in Angeles.
Oh,
That's his humanitarian work. He rescues the bar girls.
Oh, well, that's nice of him.
Yeah, I'm going to do that when I live in the Philippines.
Yeah, Mrs. Eminger, I do my taxes in the U.S. Yeah.
mm-hmm.
So, Richard, you gonna spoil us with a good song?
You don't want to hear any of that noise. It's nice and peaceful here today.
But now's the time for you to play because it's nice and peaceful.
I can play a little melody for you.
Let's let Roberto sing. Remember, he was doing good last
Go
time.
ahead.
No,
Roberto.
no, thank you. No.
What was that song you were working
I heard
on?
my critic. I heard my critic.
Who was critiquing you, Roberto?
Everybody on the panel that time, remember?
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
you
we
would,
were just playing, okay?
You would-
Don't take the hackling for seriously.
hey, Chuck plays a banjo, man. Let him play.
Huh.
Yeah. That's a hard instrument to play. They're heavy as hell, too. I can play one a little bit. I'm not schooled in it. It's a little bit different tuning than guitar, but I picked it up one time at a music store and
And did you ever get to play it?
yeah, but I never bought one. Those are pretty heavy, aren't they, Chuck? Weighs like what a Les Paul does, like about 10 pounds, hanging around your neck all night long.
Well, you should be looking like a pit bull by the end of the night.
Yeah, like Mr. Schwarzenegger.
Well, the young one.
It's funny, those guys in the Philippines, like maybe it's just in Cebu, but they build guitars and they walk the streets like trying to sell them to you.
Oh,
And
yeah.
when I was there, the guy came up to me. He had like all these guitars stacked up. And so I was standing outside talking to the security guard outside my hotel, just checking out the people at night and stuff. And the guy comes up to me and he says, would you like to buy a guitar? And I picked it up and played it. And I said, oh, it's pretty nice. I said, the neck's a little thick, but I said, it's nice. And I said, you don't have any cases. I said, now, if I bought one of these, I would have no place to put it on the plane. And I'm afraid it would get damaged, thrown in the baggage compartment with no case or anything like that.
No case, yeah.
Yeah. Next time I go there, I'll probably go to the guitar
What part of
factory.
Cebu were you in? What part of Cebu were you in, Richard?
I was right in, actually in Mactan, and my wife's family lives in Mandaue. You know where that is?
Yeah. I think that's where Bama's at right now, Mandaue, actually.
Is he? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, Mandaue. Yeah.
I think that's where the beer manufacturer is, and Coca-Cola and stuff,
Well, that's a nice place then. Good hangout.
I don't know where Bama is. I just see him. People are always shouting at him and stuff, and he's getting pissed off. But
I think he's just doing gaming now. From last time I saw, so he's just started doing gaming. He's not doing like regular videos or something. That's what I heard.
does he have people supporting him, or is he like on disability? Or
I'm not really sure. I think he's got some kind of disability, but I'm not sure if people are supporting him. I'm not sure.
yeah, he's got 2 girls with him too.
Well, yeah, but I think that's his girlfriend's sister.
Uh-huh.
Oh, is that his girlfriend's sister, or is that
Yeah.
a friend? I think that's a friend. I think it's a friend.
Really?
Yeah, I think her sister stayed back in Bohol. I remember when I was watching the videos way back. I don't really watch Bama that much anymore. As a matter of fact, I stopped watching a bunch of channels. Just like went through all my channels, cleaned everything out. Any negative channels I just got rid of. Don't even bother watching. And that's just what I'm doing,
Yeah, I'm almost that way right now. But
Yeah,
I'm watching Johnny Warrior's new show. That's pretty good. But those other guys, I'm not even going looking at their show at all.
Yeah, you know what? If the channel doesn't help me, then I don't watch it. I just don't even bother. So.
But that's a good attitude.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching my channel.
Well, yeah, yours is for entertainment. There's 2 things. There's 2 types of channels: channel for entertainment, or actually a channel that's a combination of information and entertainment. So if I can't get one of them out of you, then I don't even bother coming to the channel.
Yeah.
So this is more of an entertainment channel.
Right.
Good.
Yeah,
I
I mean, that's
agree
the way I
with
look at
that.
it.
I'm happy with it.
Did you guys
Yeah, I
ever
mean, what's that?
see?
Go ahead, Richard. Sorry.
Did you guys ever see the Philippine experience? He doesn't make many videos, but I think his girlfriend is in Gensan down
Yeah,
in.
Gary.
Yeah. His last video he did, I saw yesterday. He had a Says Style T-shirt on, so I said, "Dude, nice T-shirt and stuff like that." Yeah, and he replied, "He's a pretty cool guy." Yeah.
Yeah, he's very nice. He doesn't do that many videos. He was for a while. I think when he's in the Philippines, he tends to do more videos. But when he's back in the States, I don't think they do as much. I don't. Yeah, that's what I noticed.
I don't think I would want to live down there, though, man. I don't know too much about that city, but it doesn't look like there's too much going on down
Where's
there.
he?
But
Where's he at? Is he in Davao somewhere?
no, I think General Santos City. That's where Manny Pacquiao
Way
is.
down there. Yeah, I think General Santos. Yeah.
Isn't it like the jungle there or something? Yeah.
You know what? It's really weird. When I first started looking into the Philippines, I bought 3 books on Amazon, and one of them, I can't remember the name. It was about this guy that he met a Filipina in General Santos, and it was talked about his whole relationship and all that stuff and all the stuff he had to go through. Yeah, it didn't look that nice down there in General Santos, and you have to kind of be careful. But he had no problems, safety wise or anything like that. But it's pretty poor from what I saw. Yeah, from what I read.
Isn't that where Manny Pacquiao lives?
Yeah, that's where he's from.
So, yeah.
He probably lives in Manila now because he's like a senator or something now, isn't he, Manny Pacquiao?
Well, I'm sure he's got a house. I'm sure he's got a house in Manila as well as Santos. He trains in General Santos, from what I heard.
Yeah. Yeah, he's quite an amazing guy. I seen him after his fight with the Aussie. He was handing out money to people. It was a pretty amazing guy. Yeah. How many people you see doing that,
He builds houses for people too, from my understanding.
That's incredible.
Like he built 1,000 houses on his last fight or the previous fight or something like that.
Yeah,
So
that's what it looks.
That stuff for tax write-offs.
Don't know if it's tax write. I don't even know how the tax system works in the Philippines. But again, think about it. For the type of houses he's building, probably don't cost that much. They might cost $3 to $5 grand each. So you build 1,000 houses. $500,000. And what do you get out of a fight? What's he walk with? 20, 30, 40 million, whatever, 20 million? Yeah. I'm sure he can afford it,
Wow.
But yeah, he seems like a pretty decent person.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. I don't know what he does in California. He seems like a pretty intelligent guy, Gary. Yeah. I only seen a few of his videos. Yeah, but he seems like a pretty nice guy. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he does. I think I don't know if it sounds like he might own a business or something like that. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Well, he has a lot of sponsors, so he's probably busy with those guys and the Senate work and singing. Isn't he playing basketball also, like on a team?
Are you talking about Pacquiao, or are we talking about Gary Kennedy?
I'm sorry, I was talking about Pacquiao.
Oh yeah, Pacquiao. I thought Richard was talking about. Yeah, Richard was talking about Gary. Yeah, Pacquiao. Yeah, he's got a basketball team too. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was talking about Gary Kennedy. I didn't know his last name. Yeah. Van Dumpster died.
Van Dumpster.
Hey, in the States, you go behind some places, you get some good stuff. Yeah. I've never done that, but I see people pulling guitars out of, like, behind Guitar Center and stuff and things like that, computers. Some people are pack rats, Who's that guy?
One person's junk is another man's treasure.
Yeah.
Yeah, my boss is a pack rat, man. I mean, if you saw our office, you guys would just die, man. I mean, it's just stacks of papers everywhere.
Well, is that like a hoarder?
Yeah, I would say. I mean, he just keeps records of everything, But I mean, he just got paperwork everywhere. If you saw his desk, I mean, you have to look up to see him behind his desk because there's stacks and stacks of papers around his desk, and he's got multi-levels and all this shit. I mean, the other day I bumped a stack and it fell on the floor. I didn't even bother picking it up because we're always arguing about this fucking office, you know? So I just left it like that, and then he's got to pick it up. You know, that's just the way it is. But every time I'll come in the office and say, hey, look, see, I've been going through all these papers, and look at that. I got a whole bag of trash there. I go, yeah, but by the time you get a bag of trash to throw out, you got 2 more bags full that you accumulated, you know? So it's a never ending, you know, you can never catch up. So,
Yeah.
so.
Well, I'm surprised that they don't get a citation from the fire department for like a hazardous with all those papers.
Mm.
Hey, you guys ever notice on your well, I'm on my phone, so, and I'm on the Hangouts, but when I switch over to the YouTube channel, there's a little icon on top there where you can actually, when you push it, you can actually connect to your TV. Have you guys tried
Which
that?
icon? Which icon?
It's on the YouTube channel.
Okay.
And then it's on top. There's three icons on top.
It's on the channel. Okay, I'm at the YouTube channel now, but where are the icons?
Maybe it's just because it's on his phone.
Oh, maybe because it's on his phone. Yeah. That could be.
Oh yeah, so you could just make it bigger. It would just transmit on there.
What's that?
It would just I think that's for your phone and tablet.
Oh. Okay.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Was I turned off when I went over to Google? I mean to YouTube. Looks like I was. I was paused.
Were you?
You could do it if you have Wi-Fi.
Yeah, most of my friends have those smart TVs. They love them things. They sit and watch the YouTube channels. You know, they're like accountants. They come home and they're watching old YouTube's music and stuff all day long. The old MTV stuff. They love that.
Man, we've been just downsizing this past year and stuff, so.
I wish I was doing what you're doing, Jerry. I'll tell you, man.
Yeah, we're not buying. Man, my TV's like, you know, probably, it's a flat screen, 32-inch. I think I had that. It's a Philip. It's an Emerson, which is really nice. I think I've had this one for about 15 years.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you know, hopefully it'll last a couple more years before we get out of here. But nowadays, I mean, you can buy a flat screen 32-inch for like probably about under $100. You know, just go to like what do you call Walmart or something like that. But again,
Jay, if you go to some of those big outlet stores, and if you go to their warehouses, they might have good deals for like factory defect TVs.
well, I mean, you can just go to Walmart, man. You can get pretty much anything for like practically nothing.
Yeah.
You know,
Walmart's is unbelievable.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, the prices. But again, we're just basically been selling stuff. So I mean, the main one was just selling the condo, so that went out really well. So again, the only really thing we're gonna be selling is we just got used furniture here. We sold I just took all my money out of new furniture that I had, and we just bought used furniture. And so when we're ready to go, we'll just have an apartment sale. And it'll be done, and it will just box up any other clothes that we need to send, to the Philippines, and that's it. We're coming with just one backpack each and one check-in bag, and that's it, man. Everything else, hopefully, one balikbayan box to send to the Philippines, and that's all we're bringing.
What part of the Philippines are you moving to?
You know, we're gonna start out in Dumaguete. start there and then see how we like it. And then if we like it, we stay. If we don't, we'll try somewhere else.
Where is your wife from?
Ormuk.
Jerry's,
But
Jerry's
we're not going
probably
to.
you're gonna
What's
probably
that?
end up in Makati. I bet you Jerry's gonna end
No,
up in
you know what? You'd
Makati.
be surprised. No, Dumaguete is really cool, man. Have you ever been to Dumaguete, Richard?
No, I've never been there.
I don't like
It's really
Dumaguete.
nice there. What's that?
Quiet. It's too quiet. It's like a place to go to die.
Well, I don't know about a place to go to die, John, but I mean, for me, I like the quietness. It's got a nice boardwalk. There's a lot of nice restaurants to eat and stuff. That's kind of why we're there. But we like the quiet. You know, we like the quiet. That's what's
It's a
nice
very
about it.
small city. Very small.
Yeah. It's about 100, probably a little bit over 100,000 people, but it's nice. I mean, again, we'll start there and see how it goes. If
It's
it
a
gets,
college town. You take
Yeah,
Silliman
yeah.
University out of there, and there's nothing left.
right, it's a college town. I think there's actually 3 universities in that town, from my understanding. So, yeah, that's what we'll start and see where it goes. We're not going to live in Ormoc City. See, that's the thing. When you go to and live in the Philippines, you want to be at least an island away from the family, or 3-hour drive away from the family if you're going to be on the same island. That's what I would recommend.
That's a good idea.
That's Leyte or Samar?
No, that's Leyte. Ormoc is Leyte.
Yeah, that's a very.
Remember they had that major flood over there? And Ormoc is even smaller than Dumaguete.
Yeah.
I mean-
Yeah. Leyte is a very poor island.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of my
Island.
wife's best friends is from Leyte that she worked with for years in Cebu. It's very close to Cebu. Yeah, like a 2-hour ferry ride from Cebu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we took the fast boat from Cebu to Ormoc. I can't remember how long. It wasn't that long. It was a couple hours or something.
When I was in Cebu back in March, this girl knew we were coming there, but she surprised us. We were down visiting some other friends, like a city south of Cebu, and she came to my hotel and brought me a whole case of the famous pineapples, and left them in the foyer there. And because when I was there years ago, I said, "Where's my pineapples?" And I said, "We're not friends anymore." So her name is Lanny. So this time she shows up there, and I said, "Where the hell are you?" And I said, "We're down having dinner with Mary Beth and Yen Yen." And then she pops in town, you know. And but it was very nice of her. I had so many of them, I couldn't eat them all. I'm giving them to family and everything, but they are so good. Oh,
Yeah, they're known for the pineapples.
oh my God.
Just keep pineapple heads and planting outside your place.
They're sweet to the core, you know. Oh,
Yeah.
my wife is
Yeah.
cutting them like stars, you know. She can cut them fast. Hmm.
Was that your wife in the background, Rich?
No, my wife is working. Yeah, I don't know who that is.
You know, somebody gets kids around and they're hiding someplace. I'm not hearing voices.
Who's Mr. Bald? Is he like is he being like mockery or something, or do you get?
I
people-
don't know. I'm getting a headache from it.
Yeah.
I mean, I like God, but not that much.
No, I don't. I don't have no mistress. No, not being married to a Filipino. You guys know.
Richard has a mistress in the background.
No. Absolutely not.
Hey,
My
John
wife-
Doe.
My wife's
Hey,
5 foot.
sorry, Rich.
My wife is
sorry.
5 foot tall, man, but they're very dangerous with knives. I don't want to wake up the next morning and be missing my, you know what.
Hey, John
They're
Doe,
very-
are you from Bacola? Are you the one that goes to Bacola and stuff?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, that's Bacola. That's part of Negros. It's just way north, right?
Correct. That's
Yeah.
if
Across
it's
from
still
Iloilo.
divided. That's considered a Negros capital of Negros Occidental.
Occidental, yeah. Cool. Have you ever been to Dumaguete?
Oh yeah, I've been there.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, you probably. Well, it depends where you're coming from. Well, yeah, you wouldn't go through Dumaguete to get to Bacola. If you're flying into Manila, you could just fly right into Bacola, right?
They have an international airport. I'm not sure if they have any international flights fly into Bacolod yet.
No, but then
I
you would
never-
have to go from Manila or Cebu and fly into Bacolod, right?
Yeah, you would either
Yeah.
from Manila fly into Bacolod, or if you were to fly
Or Cebu.
internationally into Cebu, then
Yeah,
you could connect to Bacolod. Yes.
yeah, yeah. You know, I noticed if you fly from Manila to Dumaguete, it's really cheap. But then when you try to fly from Dumaguete to Cebu, it's really expensive. I don't know if you guys ever noticed that. If you ever try to do that, it was kind of pricey.
It's cheap to go from Mactan to Manila. It's like $100.
Yeah, it's really cheap.
And
Yeah,
it takes
yeah.
like 45 minutes. I would like to have a house in Manila. Not a house, I mean a condo in Makati and a house in Cebu.
Mm.
Because my
Yeah.
wife's family's from there, but I love
Oh,
the
really?
big city. Yeah, I love the big
Yeah.
city.
You know, I like Manila, believe it or not. It's really
Yeah.
weird. A lot of people don't like Manila, but I got no problems with Manila. But you know what? If you're going to try to buy a condo in Manila, uh, if you spend, again, you remember, they don't get a lot of rents for these. So if you go to rent it out, so it's probably best, from my understanding, to try to buy like a bank foreclosure or something like that. And you try to keep it around 25 grand, 25 to 30 grand. Then you will get your money out of it. But if you spend much more than that, uh, it may take you a long time to get your money out of that condo if you ever have to. You know, that's what I hear. I was talking to a guy that's got a couple of condos there, and he rents them out to foreigners. And he said, yeah, 25 grand is a good price to see if you can get a condo there and stuff. Again, you know, Makati's an expensive area. Rockwell's expensive. You just got to kind of look around. I'm not a big fan of condos. I mean, I just sold my condo here. I'm not a big fan of condos because you're dealing with, you know, associations and all this other stupid stuff.
Yeah.
That you know, you're not in total control. But again, you know, for that price, it's not a bad investment, I don't think.
So who's this Ned guy everybody talks about all the time? And Michelle, I don't know the guy.
You don't know Philippine Dreams?
No.
Really?
Oh, you ought to check it out, Richard.
Yeah, he's one. Well, he's no longer with Michelle, but Philippine Dreams has been around with like when Rike started, just a little bit after Rike started.
Yeah.
I don't know him either, but I hear his name all the time too.
Yeah, they all started back in like 2012. Well, Rike, I think, started around 11 or 2012. I think he's going there about 5 years now. He started in 12. I think Ned came out there just right about the same time I started watching YouTube videos back in 2014. That's when Ned came out to the Philippines.
Are they young guys or?
You know what? Ned's about 50, I think, early 50. Michelle was like maybe late 20s, early 30s.
Really? Ned's that old?
Yeah, Ned's got to be around 50, 49, 50. I think he is, yeah.
Okay.
Are they Aussies or?
No, they're American.
All
No,
American?
Ned is a Boston liberal.
Oh, Boston.
Yeah, he had
Yeah,
a
he's from
girlfriend.
Boston.
Had a girlfriend for 2 years or so in Dumaguete. She was from Pagadian, Mindanao. He promised to marry her, got engaged to her. They were supposed to be married in December of last year. Of course, it was all bullshit. So December came and left, and they never got married. So I guess she had enough of him and left. She left him.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know what really happened, but I know they've been together for about 3 years.
I think
I
it was
remember they
about
were
2
together when we
years.
first met. When I first started watching them, they were together.
Yeah, but he made her a lot of promises that he didn't follow through on.
Oh. Happens, man. I mean, again, I mentioned on one of my videos that I made, these long-term relationships don't really work here in the Philippines. It's more like short-term, 6 months to a year, because I think Filipinos are a little bit more, how should I say, serious than Western women.
Well, I disagree with that. The problem Brain Dead Ned had was that he made promises to the girl. The girl will stay with you without you having to make her promises. You tell her, look, this is the deal. This is what I expect. So there's no surprises, and then you let her make the decision to stay or leave. Most of them will stay. You don't have to marry them. You don't have to promise them marriage. And
well, it depends. I mean,
if that's
if
what
she
they
wants
want,
to have kids.
Yeah, she can leave.
Yeah.
You know, that's no problem. And then there's 1,000
Yeah.
other girls he can get to replace her. But don't make her promises that you're not going to follow through on. I don't agree with that.
But we don't. I mean, do we know that's what really happened? We don't know. I mean, are you just
Yeah,
speculating,
but
John?
well, I mean, he was pretty public about. Well, he was engaged to her, and he was public that he would marry her in December of 2016.
Right.
So he
Oh.
was open about all of that.
Hmm.
And then coincidentally, soon after December 2016, he went back to the U.S. for a month or so. And then by the time he came back, she was gone.
Huh.
Wow.
She left him.
Yeah, she left him.
Oh, so she skipped.
Well, she skipped because he was going to marry her, and then he got cold feet.
Wow.
That's like same thing with that other the frog there,
Which
Freaky.
guy?
Freaky. Freaky's game is the game Freaky runs is that he tells the girl, look, you got to stay with me 1 year before we even discuss marriage. If we're compatible after a year, and then we can discuss marriage. So what he did with his last girlfriend, after a year, he goes on like, oh, everything's great between me and Lynn, I think her name is. Me and Lynn, everything's great. The relationship is great. So she's now asking, well, where's the marriage?
Yeah.
And he said, well, yeah, the relationship's great, but I don't want to marry you. So he just uses that as the hook to make them think there's that marriage potential.
I know that Michelle was really nice. She seems like a really nice girl. From
Yeah,
what
I mean,
we saw
she's
in
an
videos.
educated girl. She
Educated.
had just graduated college when they hooked up.
Yeah, right. She just came out of school. I think she's. Was she from like Mindanao or southern Mindanao somewhere?
Pagadian, Mindanao.
Oh, is
Pagadian
that what she
City.
was from? Ah.
Yeah, but he shouldn't have made her those promises.
Was there a big age difference between the two?
Yeah, she was in like her
It was about
mid-20s.
20.
She was in her
20
mid-20s, and he was like 50 plus when they met.
Yeah, well, probably, yeah.
Lynn was like Hemminger. Jesus.
Hemminger's on a while.
God.
You know, I disagree, Miss Hemminger. I met Lynn actually. So met Lynn and Enrique. Lynn was cool actually, believe it or not. So
Yeah, I have no issue with Lynn. She's just, a very poor girl looking to better her life, and she hooked up with a sack of POS.
Miss Hemminger, what a nut. Hey, is Miss Hemminger, are you coming back to the Philippines, or what's your deal?
He said he's going to Thailand. He likes Thai girls.
Because I heard Miss Hemminger's story, but he doesn't like Philippine girls anymore. He likes Thai girls now.
I think
He
there's
likes
more.
anything with a heartbeat.
I think there's more lady boys in Thailand.
Wait, you're not going to be hanging out with the video guy in Thailand trying to pick up girls, are you, Miss
Aaron
Hemminger?
is his buddy.
Oh.
Sammy's buddy. Harry,
He's not sure.
Hemi knows everything about Negros, but has never been to Negros.
Oh.
He
Hemi,
just-
where did Hemi go? Where did Hemi, where did you go when you came to the Philippines? Where were you at? Which island? Anybody know?
I'm not sure, but he was with a whore, so a paid whore, so I'm not sure.
Oh.
If you can speak Portuguese, go to Argentina, man. They get some hot women down there.
Oh, in Argentina, yeah.
Oh my God.
Colombia's
was
supposed to
my-
be a nice place to go too, I hear.
Yeah.
That's what
yeah,
I'm hearing.
Yeah, there's some fine women down there. Yeah, but the whole thing is the language barrier.
I think I'm hearing you get a lot of foreigners down in Colombia.
I heard that too.
Yeah, but I think that's a hard place to stay.
Wait, Argentina's Spanish. Argentina's not Portuguese.
Yeah. Spanish.
Is it?
It's Spanish. Brazil's the only country in that hemisphere, from my understanding, that they speak Portuguese. Every other country there is Spanish.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I meant Brazil. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Brazil. Yeah, that's Portuguese.
Yeah. Psychosis. I want a South American chick too. They have big booties.
Hey,
Yeah.
Psychosis almost came out to us, man. I saw part of his face when he was on the show with us the other day. He had the bandana over his face, like he was gonna rob somebody or something like that. But
Well,
he's coming out. He's coming out of the closet, man.
He's a
Psychosis is
Filipino
coming out.
American, right? Psychosis.
Huh?
He's Filipino American, right? Psychosis.
Yeah, he's coming out slowly but surely. He's coming out to us. Yeah, Psychosis. He's Filipino.
Yeah, but I think he's married to an American woman, though.
Is he married? Is Psychosis
Yeah,
married? I didn't know.
think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Psychosis, are you married, bro?
But to an American, though, not a Filipino.
We should start a dating site, Jerry, for Pinoys
Dating site.
to bring. You know how they have it for the guys. We should start it for the. I mean, for American guys, we should do it for the opposite, for the Pinoys, to get the blondes. You know, the beautiful blonde girls, to get their
Bring the guys
Pinoys,
over here.
because they like a lot of American women love that Latino look. You know, the sexy guys and stuff like that. You know, so yeah, we
You
could.
might not like the Pinot.
Yeah,
don't
they
know.
like the Pinoys. You know, yeah, absolutely. Roberto's got a blonde wife. Yeah, he's got a beautiful wife.
I don't see. You know what? I don't see a lot of biracial couples between Pinoys and Western women. I really don't see it here.
That's very rare for a Filipino male to be with an American.
well, if they got
That's
money, they can.
Well, you know what I saw?
Yeah,
There's a
well, that's
vlogger
another
couple.
issue.
I
Very
saw
rare.
a vlogger couple. There's a channel where there's a Western girl and she had a Pinoy boyfriend. I can't remember the name of the channel. I saw it once, but I think there is one. But it's very, very rare.
I was in Bacolod and over at the mall, and I seen a white woman, blonde hair, with a Filipino man, and they had a little boy, and the husband was heavy set, and the little boy was just fat, but the boy didn't resemble the mother at all. Just
But I know those Pinoys. They love blondes, man. They love them. Oh,
That's
yeah.
why they import the Russian hookers
Uh-huh.
to the Philippines.
There's Russian hookers in the Philippines.
So there's money
yeah.
there, guys.
Hell yeah.
Wait, the hook. No, if there's are there Russian hookers in the Philippines? That's a sad style question because even
Yes,
Angela's.
he knows.
Nah, he would only know if it was Russian ladyboy hookers. That's all he would know about. Wouldn't go beyond that.
You know what? There are a lot of Russian hookers in Thailand. I hear, that's for sure. They're taking over that whole Thailand prostitution thing over there.
I heard in Amsterdam too. In
Oh
Holland.
yeah, well that's Amsterdam for sure. Well, did you ever see what the girls look like in Holland, man? They're pretty damn ugly. I tell you that. The women are pretty ugly there. I'm gonna try to see if my mute works. Let's just see.
all right.
The mute's working, Kevin.
I
Hey,
know.
Kev,
I
the mute
fixed
works.
it.
You did. Yes, you did.
It just took me an hour to fix.
Ah.
Because I had to backtrack everything I did, and then I figured out what I did. Now it's all good, you guys.
Come on, Hemi. Come on, Hemi. Hemi, come on the
I
show,
just
man.
put out a link.
Come on the show, Hemi. Don't worry, Steve Montelli's not here, but come on the show, bro.
I like that guy, Steve Montelli.
Yeah, Steve's great. I think he wants to do a show between him and Hemi on Ella Winter's channel or something like that.
Why they?
We said we could do it here, or mine, or somebody else's.
It was sad to hear that the Wallach guy broke up with his girlfriend Joy this Philippine girlfriend. So sad to hear that.
Plenty of girls out there. He'll just go get himself another girl. That's all. It's not a big
Well,
deal.
that's true. I mean, without a doubt. I mean, he went through a lot with her, but I thought he would stick with her, but I guess not. I mean, there'll be no problem finding a replacement.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of girls there. You know.
Oh, really? You guys don't like Steve? Wow.
Oh, Steve's great. I like Steve. I really like Steve.
I like him.
Where's Mikey 550 hiding?
I tell you, he's a pretty intelligent guy and everything, Montelli. Yeah.
You know, I started watching Steve probably back in the late 2014. He was coming out there. Yeah, I mean, he's got some nice videos and stuff. I really, you know, I got some pretty good information from him.
Yeah, he's
Coming out to
Italian.
the Philippines.
Yeah. He's a
Actually, he is, I'm sure. Yeah, he's cool.
I always got along with Italians, man. I don't know why, but, you know, I'd rather be their friend than their enemy, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. I thought I heard a rumor that Petey won't come on anybody's show. You got to pay him $5 to come on the show or something like that.
Screw that.
Was that a joke? Was that a joke, or did he say
I
something
didn't
like
want him on my show no more.
that?
I just got tired because he can't maintain a good sense.
Yeah, he's a little out of control.
Oh, okay, Gypsy. Yeah, I've only seen a few of his videos, and it seemed to be pretty interesting. Let's see. Now this guy PV, he has all the answers to everything, but most of the stuff is not accurate. That he has all this information about freedom of speech, and you know, everything you ask him, he has like it's bullshit. It's, you know, all these statistics and everything, they're not true.
Hemi, come on, Hemi. Come on the show, Hemi. Come on the show, brother.
You can do it.
I know you can do it.
Oh, Jesus. OFWs, yeah.
Hey, John Doe, are you having a problem? Do you struggle with happiness?
No. Why do you say that?
Oh no, that's my topic. I'm sorry, that's my topic for the day.
We went off the topic, John Doe. That's the topic today of this show.
Yeah.
No, I'm good. I'm good with that. I got too much happiness.
Seriously?
Too many girlfriends equal too much happiness.
Wow. Yeah, that too many girlfriend thing. That doesn't work. That works for one moment, but after that, it kind of goes away real fast.
Well, the moment has lasted fairly long, so we'll see. We'll see what the future brings.
When are you going out to the Philippines next, John?
Probably January, February. I like the
the
dry season over there. Right?
Will you bring them with you? Your one girlfriend?
No, the one from here will stay, and then I'll meet the other one when I go there.
So you got a girlfriend here, and then you got a girlfriend over there, man?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
So you're a chick's boy.
Chick
Really.
boy.
I just keep it to two.
Are they both Filipino?
Yes.
The one in the States is Filipino?
Yeah, she's the nurse here that was
And I take it that they know each other?
negative on that.
Wow.
You mean until today, right?
Right. They don't know each other.
Huh.
That's a good way of doing it. I mean, yeah. So there's no hassles.
But my girlfriend here is within 5 years of my age. My girlfriend there is about 35 years younger than me.
I see. Yeah.
Oh.
That's a big age spread. 35 years. Well, it's pretty good to keep. How do you keep them from not finding out? That's pretty good, Joe.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking because sooner or later. They
Well-
will find out.
Well, one thing, you never deal with two from the same city, so they are not
Oh no.
from the same city, and they're technically 8,000 miles apart. So you know
Yeah.
it would be difficult for them to
Let me-
run into each other in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, just make sure you don't slip up and call one the other's name, you know, when you talk to them.
Yeah. That happened before.
Yeah, that
I-
hasn't happened yet.
My little brother used to be an executive at Sherwin-Williams Paint Company years ago when he first got out of college, and they all went to Las Vegas for a convention, and he had just gotten married. And when he came back, he told me, he goes, Rick, you won't believe it. He goes, you know, you have this thing that when you're in Vegas with
Jesus, Richard, your microphone.
oh shit, really? Okay. Here am I going to tell a good story.
Yeah,
Well,
go ahead, tell the story.
I got a quick story, kind of quasi-related. This guy I know married a Filipina, but he liked to fool around. So he went to the Philippines with his wife and stayed in her province, and then he said he was going to hook up with friends in Manila. So he left her back in her provincial city. He said he was going to Manila to meet some friends, so she was fine with that. But he went right to Angeles City to bang a bunch of hookers. So when he was up there, he met this other girl. He didn't bang her or anything like that. So he met her, hello, goodbye, blah, blah, blah. Went back to the provincial city to his wife. And then eventually they were coming back to the U.S., so they were going to connect through Manila. So they stayed in Manila a couple of days. Who does he run into? But that one girl he met in Angeles.
Huh.
So then the girl was talking, and the wife found out. You know, he was never in Manila. He was in Angeles because that girl, let the cat out of the bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I once I went to when I was in Bacolod, I went to the Bacolod bed and breakfast, and then a month after that, I brought one of my other kids' mom there, and I went out to go something over on the store, and those housekeepers went and told my kid's mom that I had another kid's mom there.
Oh yeah, you can't trust the locals. They'll be dropping dimes on you like there's no tomorrow. Yeah, no, you can't, and that's why you can never see two girls from the same city. That's the bamboo telegraph will get you jammed up.
Well, it's probably be better just to have one in a different island. But like I said, my son's mom, I didn't tell her where I was staying at in Bacolod, and she just started snooping around, and she found out where I was at, like my subdivision, and the tricycle driver took her to the house that I was at.
Wow.
So people will turn on you in a moment.
Oh yeah, they'll turn on a foreigner in a heartbeat.
Yeah, because they feel like it's their duty to rid us or something. I don't know.
Well, and plus their crab mentality. They like to make drama.
Yeah, and then they both were fighting in the middle of the street in my neighborhood. Neighbors were coming out watching. I was holding my head like I was gonna die, and yeah, they were swinging and punching and pulling hair. Clothes were getting ripped. Yeah, it's not a good experience.
No, definitely not.
Because it gives my neighbors something to talk about, and then later on they look at you like they're judging you, but their husband has like a mistress, so it's okay for him, but it's not okay for me. Bitches are crazy.
Yeah, but the foreigner will always be the bad guy, no matter what.
Yeah,
you can't win there.
And for God's sake, don't get drunk in your neighborhood. with like with all the other like if there's a party and then like a block party, and you're there and you're drinking and everything, and oh man, they just talk about that also. So you really got to be careful about everything you do.
Oh yeah, it's not a good practice to get drunk with the locals. That can be definitely hazardous to your health.
Well, I've done it before many times because our neighbors, when I was in when I was in my neighborhood, but the people that I was drinking with is good, but the wives start blaming me for their husbands being drunk, and they were drunk before I even got there. But they wanted somebody to, like take the fall, the
Right.
fall guy. Yep. Just keep it low key, keep your head looking down, and don't get into other people's business.
Yeah. Keep your head looking down so you don't fall in a hole there.
Well, yeah, the hole that you're digging.
Well, or the hole
Plenty of holes in the Philippines on
in
the
the
sidewalk.
road,
I'll
or
tell
the
you
hole
that.
in the sidewalk.
Well, they're not very serious, but like I said, I mean, it just, you know, you just don't want to give people opportunity to ridicule you. I,
Hey guys, I think my lunch is ready here, so I gotta go eat something. I'm starving. I'm kind of took a day off from work today because I'm sick, so I got to go. It's definitely been a pleasure.
But Jerry, when are you going back to the Philippines?
You know what? Towards the end of September, we'll be out there for a couple of weeks.
Oh, that's soon.
Yeah, we come once a year, but we'll be moving full time in 2 years.
Oh, I
So,
see. You bought your ticket already?
oh yeah, I got that one for $600. I bought it back in late December. I would just happen just looking around, you know, and at first I saw it for 500 round trip on Asiana Air.
Right.
And then I'm like, what? So I told my wife, I go, hey, I just saw some tickets for 500 round trip. So by the time I went back a couple days later, they were up to 600. So I just bought them right away.
Yeah, that's a good.
I've never had them for that low of a price. Usually, I think I get them around 800, 850, about 900, 850, 900. So that was a nice deal.
When I went in January, I think I paid about $650 for Korean Airlines.
Was that Asiana Air or was that Korean Air?
Korean Air.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I heard Korean Air is supposed to be really good.
it is good.
Yeah.
I like that, and I like China Airlines.
Yeah, you know what? I used up all my mileage because I had a whole bunch of mileage on United and American. Because what United and American, they're just cutting back their programs. You know, they're trying to screw everybody out of mileage. It was getting harder and harder to book trips. So I got lucky, used all the mileage up. Actually, I used up the last of my mileage when my wife came to the States. I had just enough to get her a one-way ticket here. So I don't really expect to be using United and Airlines anymore because all the other airlines are much cheaper, you know, than the American Airlines. And so I'm glad I got all my mileage, you know, used them all up and stuff. So, but on these other airlines, they give you mileage programs, but you know what? Don't even bother because I heard it's hard to redeem your mileage and stuff. That's what I hear. But hey, guys, I'm out of here. It's been a pleasure.
All right, Jerry.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I might be doing a live cast one of these days coming up. But anyway, if I do, I'll give you a holler. So that yeah, I mean, if I do, Kev, I'll give you a holler. Make sure you're not on, so that you know it doesn't coincide with your show and stuff. You know?
Well, yeah, like I said, just let me know, and I'll give you. I mean, I ain't gonna go on.
No, that's fine. I can just do it right after you get off. It's not a big deal. The first one will be a short 30-minute one on some topic, you know, maybe why come to the Philippines or something goofy like that. You know?
Oh, it'll be fun.
Hey, guys. Yeah, everybody have a good day. Hey, have a good one, John. Nice talking to you.
You too, Jerry. Have a good day.
Yeah, you guys take
All
care.
right, thanks.
Bye.
Uh-oh. Just you and me now.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm going to go on for another maybe 10, 15, and then I'm also going to go. I'm already on for 2 hours. But yeah, having two girlfriends, having two wives, it's just too much of a stress on you.
Yeah, it could be.
I mean, like I said, I'm talking about like stress wise, is like people talking and you never know because most of the time they go unannounced to where you're at, and yeah, it's just
Are you married to your kid's mom? There.
no, but I was with my son's mom. I was with her for a little bit over 2 years, and then I met my daughter's mom, and we've been together for, oh my gosh, a very very like 12 years.
Yeah, that's a long time. So you're going to marry her, or what are you going to do with her?
Well, I would love to get her here on a fiance visa. And then my daughters will come with her at the same time.
Right. So you're saying you would marry her then?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not good to break up. Like my daughters and everybody.
So you could afford to live in the U.S. The four of you, you could afford that?
That's a good question. Well, no, take it to your mama. Yeah. I don't have the answer for that at this moment.
Yeah. Because it's always, of course, cheaper to live in the Philippines.
Well, it is cheaper. She would like that better because she's not really in the mood to get up and leave her family. She has a sister that's here over in Kansas City, but they're plan on going back to the Philippines. Sometimes it's not what they expect when they come here, and yeah, she's ready to come back.
Yeah, well, for them, maybe it's a weather issues, to just the weather, or being away from family and friends.
Homesick. Yeah.
But
She's now talking about she wants to go to nursing school. Her husband is quite older than her, and she is worried if something happens to him because he doesn't have a lot of money and stuff like that. So she's worried if something happens. So she wants to go to nursing school and then go to nursing school in the Philippines. And if something happens, she could come back to the U.S. and have a job and everything.
so she's saying she wants to leave the husband here and go to school in the Philippines?
Well, I don't know. Again, I'm only hearing bits and pieces of the story, so I can't really confirm what they want to do.
Yeah, that's. I would assume the husband will go back to the Philippines with her. I would assume.
Yeah, I expect that too, but he doesn't do much. I think after a while, most foreigners' favorite pastime is drinking. So I don't know if that will affect him.
It's difficult for Filipinos if they come here and they don't have an education. Then it's, I mean, they can get a job, but not a good job. So if they have some kind of education, they could hit the ground running here.
Yeah. She works at the hospital right now, but she's working in the food service, and
Right.
she wants to like be an actual nurse because she sees there's a lot of Filipinos that working at the hospital there in Kansas City, and she likes how everything what they're doing and everything, and she likes their paycheck.
Of course,
So
registered nurses in major cities with some experience are getting six-figure salaries. So yeah,
yeah,
that caught her
well,
attention.
but is that like a seasoned nurse or is that
Well,
because
that's
my grandma and my mother they were both RNs in pediatrics.
right. Well, I'm saying,
That was a long time ago though.
yeah. But nurses today, I mean, nurses like let's say 15 years ago or so. I mean, they weren't making anything.
Okay.
And then after the crack epidemic, the AIDS epidemic, uh, no one wanted to be a nurse. They were bringing all the nurses in from the Philippines, and they got a nice bump up in salary. So they're, like I said, if you got a 4-year nursing degree plus some couple of years experience, you're making a nice salary.
Yeah. Or like, because like right now, her husband doesn't want to, how do you say it, support the family. So she has to go to work and do it.
You mean her husband doesn't want to support her family in the Philippines? You're saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
And
this is the problem when you with one or marry one, you that you got to clear that up.
yeah, and he did, and because at first they sent money home, and then now he tightened up the belt and let her know what's going on, and now she has to go to work and support her mom and dad. And then I send money to my daughters. So there's always money coming in there, but
Yeah, but your situation's a little different. You're sending money for your like your flesh and blood, your daughters.
yeah,
You want to help them. But then the women they come here, they marry Americans all of a sudden, and some of them get jobs, and all their money is going back to the Philippines.
so yeah, I like well I think a lot of the husbands they don't want to do that to begin with, because they just want to get married and live happily ever after. And in real life, it's kind of hard to do that.
Well, this is why a lot of these guys never learn the culture there, and they don't know really what they're getting into until they're married like 5 years.
Yeah, and some of the guys they get married on the first visit.
Oh yeah, like they chat for 6 months, and then they go there for 1 or 2 weeks, and they're married already.
Yeah, I mean I think that's like committing suicide.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. That's a total asshole to do that. Plus, he
But
doesn't know the
yeah, I mean,
culture.
well, and then they find get the horror stories because the husband doesn't want to flip the bill for 20 people, and then he becomes the bad guy, and now because they live in a nice house and their next door neighbors mom and dad. And sometimes the foreigner gets ran out of town.
Well, their need for money over there, once they feel they got a rich foreigner in the family, their request for money is never ending.
Yeah, it's kind of like a gimme. So yeah, I mean, but like I said, usually I'm saying maybe 70 70% of the time, uh, the Westerner abandons everything and just leaves.
Yeah, after he's drained of all his money,
Yeah,
he leaves. Well,
and
that's
then
I mean
then
that's
then the family's happy because they got that brand new house that they got.
right. Well, if he was stupid enough to build a big house that is not in his name, and of course it could never be in his name there,
Yeah,
then I mean, he deserves to.
because I'm talking about there was a Chinese guy and he married a Filipino from the town, and within almost what you just said, within that 5 years, he went back to China. So
Yeah, the Philippines is an inexpensive place to live, but if you're supporting 15 people, it gets expensive.
yeah, all the time. I'm not talking about once in a while like Christmas time. We're talking about every fiesta, every all of those things going on. It's just a mental drain and a physical drain.
Yeah, they'll leave you like a hollow, empty, broke shell when they get through with you.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you do get a ram job.
Yeah, and then after 5 years, you said, "Oh, I gave all this money and I have absolutely nothing to show for it." As soon as they get faster than you send it, they spend it.
Yeah.
There's no conception of savings over there.
Well, yeah, because it's just a difficult because first the father wants a buffalo, or a vehicle, a motorcycle.
Well, he's going to have to get a job and go buy one, earn the money.
Well, yeah, but when you have a nice, handsome, guapo old man there, and he wants to please everybody, and
See, that's another thing that the dopey foreigner doesn't realize, that girl that's looking to milk him dry of all his cash, he could just get rid of her and get another one. That's all. If she's
yeah,
not
but
looking
he
out,
doesn't know that.
yeah, well, that's the dopiness of a foreigner.
Okay, but I'm not talking like bad towards either party, but in reality, you are you're just going to be in a spiral. One moment you're on cloud nine, and then next moment you're spiraling down, and you're trying to regain control.
Well, that's why you have to know the culture and take control from day one.
Okay, but it's going to take more than one day to learn the culture.
Oh no! Like I said, learn the culture
Oh
first.
no, I was being sarcastic when I said that.
Yeah, no, I know it's going to take more than a day. It's going to take more than 6 months worth of chatting online. Yeah, or a 1 week visit. Yeah, definitely take longer.
Well,
But these guys don't
one
understand.
week in the big city, and then you spend another week at the parents' property, and that
Look
little
at
kitty cat is just purring.
Yeah, but I mean, you give her the benefit of the doubt. But if she just keeps hitting you in the wallet, you just replace her. It just takes about 5 minutes to replace her. You read her the riot act and tell her to cut out the BS. She either understands that or doesn't.
But do you think if the girl is better educated, uh, you have that problem?
You could still have the problem, but I think it would be to a lesser degree. but even with a more poor girl, let's say with just a high school education,
Yeah,
over there they're used to the man being the man, where Americans are very feminized and go with the flow. You can't
yeah.
be like that in the Philippines. If you're with a poor girl, I mean, you're gonna have to pay a little bit, but don't let her rope you into supporting the whole village.
Well, I don't think it's really her being roping. I think it's her siblings and her parents,
Yeah, they'll put
because
pressure on
they've
her.
seen the honey and they want a lot of the honey.
Right. That's why it's best you kind of move a distance from the family, and you put your foot down. This is the way it's going to be. If you don't like it, there's the door. Don't let it hit you in the ass on the way out.
Because I lived, well, like when I opened up my internet cafe in Iloilo, we were like maybe 3 hours bus ride, stop and go, pick up passengers, one way. And every Thursday, her mother took the bus ride. So we're talking about 6 hours, and then another hour staying at the house, trying to milk us for money. So yeah, it's a challenge. And then I know on every Thursday at that same time the mother's coming. I knew it already. And I got, how come you don't want to be home when my mother comes? I mean,
Hey, I would tell her, look, your mother can. She wants to visit. That's fine, but she ain't getting any money.
well, yeah, it was like 105,000 pesos. Not every week, but every 2 weeks, she's coming into town.
And you would give her how much money?
Oh, almost $100, 5,000 pesos. Because they have a sorry store at her mom's house, and they have to resupply.
Well, that's not your problem. What if you were not there? What would they be doing?
Well, they had a sorry store before me, but maybe it wasn't as full, because now they got like a bunch of kids at that house, and they're eating the stuff in the store.
Yeah, I mean that's the money you're giving. They're very free with it, with your money.
Yeah. So yeah, when you meet a girl and you want to have everything, I mean, because of course she's halfway decent looking, and we are old. I'm not talking about you, but we are old, and we like that affection that we are getting. So we gotta give, but for she can give.
Well, that's
That sounds bad, but it's true.
no, hey, what you're saying is true, but if she's hitting you in the wallet, they're very easy to replace, especially
Yeah.
if you're living in the Philippines.
Yeah.
You just have to walk out your door.
Yeah.
There'll be dozens of them smiling, curious about you, wanting to talk to you, and if this one is not doing the right thing by you, you just get rid of her. And then when you get the next one, you tell her, I got rid of her because she was hitting me in the wallet too much. So you got the heads up.
Yeah, I had maybe a couple of days ago, I had a couple of subscribers, and they were saying, how did I look? Because we were talking about how much money I had at the beginning, and they were saying how easy was it for me to, spend all that money? Yeah, it was very easy, because you are naive. I mean, I'm naive, and I don't know how to say no, because I am too much of a nice guy, a softie, and I looked hard on the outside, but on the inside, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, that's your Achilles heel. When you're too good, you're no good, and you will be taken advantage of.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, you can lose. I mean, you could go there with I went there with 2 million pesos, and I thought that that's gonna last me for quite a long time. And at first, we were just going to SM buying new furniture and stuff, and it was. I bought a buffer for the floor because we had a hardwood floor upstairs. So I bought a buffer for we could buff.
Sure, they want to clean you out in the shortest amount of time possible.
We had a wooden door at my business, okay, and we had a one of the jealousy windows in the front,
Right.
and we had no air conditioner there. We had a hole in the wall, but that was it. And when I got in there, I was looking around and I felt so depressed. And you have that little mind in you saying, "Get out, get out, get out," and that's. I mean, when you have that feeling, take the feeling. Don't listen to anybody else. When you have that inner feeling saying get out, just do it.
Trust your instincts.
Yeah, yeah. Or your what is it? Your better judgment. Follow that guy because
Yeah, if you think you're being taken advantage of, you are being taken advantage of.
I mean, but like I said, I mean, I'm not talking bad about Filipinos. I only know about my experience, okay? And
Well,
my experience,
See,
I,
the thing is, with like you said, you're a very easygoing guy, but I mean, you don't know how things might have gone if you were a little bit more firm.
yeah,
If you put your foot down, then the outcome. I mean, it might have been different.
might have been,
Yeah,
yeah,
you have to put your foot down with them. You have to be firm. You have to tell them. Don't let them tell you. It's your peso. It's your say so.
ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I copyrighted that one.
Yeah, I would.
So you set the limits. See, they don't set any limits. They have no money, so you set the limits.
But they see the girl, my business partner when I first met her when I was on Yahoo. You know, it's a rude awakening, and a lot of people might know that, and maybe they don't know that, and it's just what you just said earlier. There's a lot of girls that we can find. A lot of people say, don't don't fall in love with the first one. Just have a small relationship.
Right.
Don't go there with having a relationship. You ought to just go there and assess what's going on, but don't go there like gonna buy a house, gonna buy a new car, gonna buy a scooter. Just go there and just feel out everything.
Right. Because it's a different culture, and American men are not used to being spoiled by their women, and over there the girls will generally spoil you. I mean, that's just the way they are. So the first girl the guy meets, the girl spoils him, and the guy goes, "Oh, I can't believe it. I never had this before in my life.
Yeah.
I'm in love."
So this is the one.
But if he goes out with 10 others, some will spoil him less, some will spoil him more, some will be hitting him in the wallet, some won't be hitting him in the wallet. So you got to learn the culture. You got to learn about the women. Don't never settle on the first one.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, this is why it always like Sissy from Sissy Styles. Here he goes on vacation to the Philippines, meets Lynn, and then goes home and then comes back and marries her. And especially for a young guy like him, a huge mistake. And
Yeah,
now,
but it seems like he got lucky.
how did he get lucky?
Well, from what I understand, from what I see, I mean, he looks like he's happy and content.
Well, he's happy in his stupidity. He got married very quickly. That didn't know the culture, and in fact, probably still doesn't know the culture. He has a wife. He's young. His wife, 5 year age difference, and he supports her completely. I think for a very short time, she had a job in California for a very short time. For the most part, has not worked, and he even gives money to her family. So, what kind of messed up situation did he get himself into?
Yeah, I can't speak about because I really don't know about the situation and stuff. Again, you got to remember, I'm pretty new to everybody and everything here on the expat community. So I really can't. I don't know really about anybody except like when I meet them here.
Right. Well, I've been following them and Sissy, you know, marries the girl right away, and then decides he wants to live in the Philippines, and the temptation for a 30-year-old foreigner in the Philippines is overwhelming. Can you imagine the attention he gets? As much as he's a goofy looking guy, but over there, a young guy that's a rarity. So he gets.
I'm sorry, I missed what's your rarity?
Now I'm saying a young guy living in the Philippines, a young American, is
Okay.
rare. So he gets tons of attention by the local girls there, and technically he can't act on anything because he rushed in to get married to his Filipina prize that he's supporting.
Well, yeah, but I think we all have. I mean, we all think we got a Philippine prize, but again, I mean, some people are very lucky, and some people like me, I hit rock bottom, and then when my son died, then I hit rock bottom again because I stopped blaming everybody about what happened, and then like I said, I was drinking too much. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean everybody's case is unique, but certainly if you're a young American, do not be in a rush to get married because you're going to find out that was a huge mistake, especially if you're going to live in the Philippines.
Yeah, but when you're old, isn't that a little bit worse because it's harder for you to regroup?
Well, if you're older, I mean, certainly if you're older and you got your little 30 years younger girl over there, I mean, you would like to settle down and not jump around. And, if the girl is good to you and she doesn't have a money grubbing family, yeah, I mean, no reason why not just to stick with her.
Yeah, because like my family right now in the Philippines is kind of nice because the father and everybody they have their own land and property, and they have crops that they do every year, like sugarcane. But that's all the time that comes up. They don't have to replant, but the rice that comes up like sometimes 3 times a year. They have a harvest, depending on the water supply. But yeah, those guys are pretty self-reliant.
Yeah, that's good. My girlfriend's family has many hectares of land, but the family leases it, and they grow sugarcane.
Oh, that's nice.
On the land. They don't grow it themselves. They just lease the land.
But yeah, but if the family is reliant on you or their daughter, see, I noticed in the Philippines,
Jeez.
I noticed in the Philippines that the daughter is worthless until she hits high school, college. Then they become how do you say the word? She has a purpose because she can go out and find a husband or a boyfriend. But a boy, he is very pretty valuable at a pretty young age because he could go out and help with the father.
Yeah,
With
but
the
but
land.
generally speaking, in my experience over there, I mean, the local guys, the male Filipino guys, are generally what I can see there a fairly lazy bunch, and they have a sister or whatever, they'll let her either marry the foreigner or go to the Middle East to work her ass off while they just sit home and drink tanned wine and
Yeah,
make babies. That's what they're good for.
but as a rule, yeah. But there are some guys that can go out and work and be pretty successful, but usually they're out on a ship and everything.
Yeah, but the men, the Pinoys, if they're working, they're not so generous with their money. Where the girls will send all their money back to their mother and father, the guys cannot be depended on.
Yeah, so God bless the girls
Oh
because
yeah,
well,
they
see
depend on.
the women of the Philippines, that is the backbone of the country.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Those are the ones going to Hong Kong, Saudi Arabia,
Yeah,
Qatar, and working at whatever job as nurses, as maids, as nannies.
yeah, because I take off my hat to all the women of the Philippines because like if they don't support their families, then the whole country would crumble.
Oh yeah, the remittances of their money is huge, whether from the Middle East or the
Yeah, it's
Filipinos living in the United States that send money back.
Yeah, like I said, I'll never bad talk the women or the country, but there is always somebody in the, like throwing a monkey wrench that's
yeah,
disturbing everything, the flow.
yeah. The women are very good. They send billions and billions of dollars back to the Philippines. It's amazing.
Yeah, I just don't want to be married to one that's doing that.
Yeah, I know you don't want your money going there, huh?
No, absolutely not.
Uh-huh.
Because they will just squander it. That's
Hmm.
why. When you see what goes on there, it's
Yeah,
not to be believed. That money is not well spent. They spread it out.
Yeah, spread the wealth.
Of course, yeah, your wealth.
Yeah, but again, I don't want to sound bitter about what happened to me because I did it and I was very naive about everything and but today I would definitely do things a lot different and I hope things would end up different.
yeah. Well,
Well,
Hey, Big
like I
Kevin.
said, the only thing is you have to take charge. That's all. Yo, psychosis.
Hey, Kevin, would you marry another Filipina?
Well, I was a common law wife, but would I do it? Yes, yes, I sure would, but again, under different circumstances, I sure would marry. Even though everything that happened to me, I would go there and faithfully marry them,
Yeah.
no
Never,
problem.
But
my opinion, never a reason to get married. That's a huge mistake.
Jerry, do you want to see my cat?
Do I want to see it? What the hell? What?
Yeah, let's see your cat. Yeah, let's see the cat.
hopefully it's better looking than Seth's cat, Phil.
Yeah, let's see it. I like cats.
I have to go back downstairs and get him.
Cats are a pain in the ass. My sister had them growing up, man. The fuckers would always wake me up, clawing me in the face.
Hey Donna, how you doing?
On the show.
Yeah, she's always welcome. All of you guys are always welcome. Like I said before. Wow,
Hey, Ren.
there's a celebrity in the house.
Who's that?
Sentai 7.
Oh yeah, he's like a
Sentai 7, welcome to the show.
he's a vlogger superstar.
Yes, he is.
Well, he's doing pretty good for himself.
Oh
with
yeah,
channel.
he's doing tremendous.
Looks pretty good.
He's building a cruise ship right now.
Well,
I think Ren's going to be a captain of a shrimp boat.
Oh, I love friggin' shrimp.
well, just be careful about that 3-hour tour. You know how that ends.
Yeah, I haven't seen too much shrimp in the Philippines.
My wife cooks it with the shell on it. I mean, she can unshell it
There's
so
a lot of
fast.
shrimp there, but
Yeah, well, to
Hey,
keep it.
Richard, does she like smash the heads, like the shrimp heads?
Yep. She
Yeah,
eats
my
everything.
mom used to
Well,
do
you
that
gotta
too.
you gotta suck the juice out of the
Everything.
shrimp head. You gotta
My
suck
wife
the
eats
juice.
everything.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hemminger's back on. Come on.
Mrs. Heminger, come on the show.
why not?
We know you're not a lady. Come on. We know you're a guy. Probably got a deep voice. Mrs. Heminger probably talks like this.
No,
She's
Miss
been through-
Hemminger talks
she's
like
been-
Mike Tyson.
She's been through a
Why you
change.
talk like Arnold?
What's up with Aloe with these 12-second videos that he's been posting?
Well,
Oh, I haven't seen him. Is he?
well, I believe that he went back to the motherland.
Oh, really?
He did. He's back in what, Sweden?
Well, yeah, he texted me. I talked to him a day or so ago. He
Oh yeah, Switzerland.
put me on
Johnny Warrior got him arrested. Really?
I don't know. It's coming from him, so you might want to
Oh,
some
yeah.
confirmation on that. Remember the last time with Fazio?
Yeah, I know. I still never forgiven you for that, Heminger, because I believed you and well,
Let's get Fazio on the show.
you put my ass in a ringer, or he'll never come on.
Fazio won't?
No.
He won't. He won't waste his time.
Yeah, no, he.
Yeah, that guy cracks me up, too.
Well, he's a wonderful showman. He should have his own act, but
It's all an act with him. Just like Seth, you know, it's all an act with Seth. You guys,
well, yeah, but at least Seth makes a little bit sense. That Fazio guy, I know
Fabio?
he's such a throat.
Fabio is in an act. He's not. He's missing a few cards out of the deck.
Well, he lost a lot of marbles. He gets the bag, but the bag's empty.
Hey, John, are you and Fazio from the same neck of the woods?
Basically.
Uh-huh.
And we're both Italian, so we got that.
Italiano.
Well,
Hey,
there's nothing wrong about being Italian.
wanna
just-
mangiare?
Sure.
He's just a little bit of a nutcase.
Hey, why don't you open up a real Italian pizzeria there?
In the Philippines.
Yeah.
Well, it costs a lot.
I'll leave that to that. I'll leave that to Land Hall.
Oh, man, that stuff looks horrible.
Yeah. Look, I wouldn't be living in the Philippines and working or trying to make a living there.
Teach him how to make pizza.
Yeah. That's not a good place to work.
I can't believe it, man. The pizza doesn't even look cooked.
Who, Bills?
Anybody's
Yeah.
pizza in the Philippines.
Oh.
You need like 800-degree oven to cook pizza.
Well, I went to this one place in Bacolod, Papa Giorgio, and that was like on Main Street over by the big hotel, and the owner's a German guy married to a nice lady, and
Hmm.
Now the business stopped, and he moved the whole business over at Golden Field. Now he got a German restaurant there
No.
at Golden Field.
The only pizza I've eaten in the Philippines was at the SM has I think it's I don't know what it's called, SM New York style pizza.
Well, there's Yellow Cab.
Yeah, I
That was
haven't eaten.
Shakey's, and then they got Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean generally I don't go there to eat pizza. I've never eaten. I've been going there for 21 years. I never even eaten Jollibee.
Can you even get
Wow.
mozzarella cheese there? I mean, real cheese? Tomatoes?
It'll probably cost 4 times the amount you would pay here, probably.
Yeah.
So nobody would use it.
Right.
I mean, their cheese there is nasty. That like cheddar, nasty cheddar cheese, or they'll have cheddar cheese in a bottle. I don't know. It's just nasty.
Yeah.
I stick with their food when I'm there. I don't try to branch out too much.
I know. I really miss, like Seth was saying, he misses. He's from California, and he was saying he missed like the deli sandwiches and stuff like that there. And that's eventually I'm gonna miss that too.
Well,
Good stuff.
I'm sure I would think the major malls can make you up a good. They have Subway sandwich there. They have all the American chains there.
Yeah, they got Kenny Rogers. I never knew he had a restaurant until I went to the Philippines.
I mean, my
No.
girlfriend's family they have their own cook, so we mostly eat in the house when we're there.
I mean, I love prosciutto, and I grew up with Italian.
That's
But
like
I don't
cardboard.
doubt if you can get that there. Maybe you can in an import store or something. My wife
Yeah,
thinks I'm sick because
most of the pizza tastes like a cracker.
Because they don't know what good pizza tastes like, just like they don't know what a decent, strong cup of coffee tastes like either,
Mhm.
because they drink that 3-in-1 piss.
I
geez.
like the native coffee. That's pretty strong.
Yeah, the Batangas coffee, native coffee, when they brew it is pretty good. I like it.
Yeah.
I bring the coffee beans back with me when I come back.
Okay. Yeah, we grew our own. I harvested. I cleaned them. I dried them. I took off the skin, and then
Kevin,
I roasted
can you see
it
my
and
cat?
grinded it.
Well, let me see.
Can y'all see my cat?
We see
No,
your
no.
mask or whatever there,
Yeah.
whatever's the Joker mask.
No, you don't have your cam on, Psychosis. Put your cam
My
on.
cat? I thought it was on.
Yeah, I don't see no cat. I just see a mask on.
Well, I'm starting to believe you have a pussy like Heminger has a pussy, and only in his dreams he has a pussy, Heminger.
There.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
a white guy. I could see
Oh
that.
yeah, he's a big guy. Yeah, he looks nice. He's cute.
It's like
I had
my
a
mask, right?
cat that looked like
Just
that.
toss the cat.
No, leave the cat alone.
No, I want to see if the cat's gonna grab you.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
I just want to see if it'll rip his face off.
Yeah.
Does it got claws?
Oh yeah, he's
Yeah, my sister had a cat like that. I forget what the hell the name of the cat was. Yep, it's cute.
Well, hey, thanks for sharing the kitty picture. Yeah. Well, you want to hear Psychosis' voice? Well, come on, Donna. What are you
Was he
waiting
gonna
for?
sing for us? Who's gonna sing?
She's gonna get excited if she hears his voice.
Yeah. So what's going on today, huh? Anybody doing anything spectacular?
We're just waiting for the weekend to come. We got a few more days so we can party.
Well, that never stopped you. What do you mean for you could party?
Well, I got a party to go to on Sunday, Filipino party.
You guys always, you guys must be like a party. You guys gotta be broke for all. You guys go there empty-handed, or do you bring stuff with you?
No, we always bring stuff, food, and
Yeah,
my
you
wife.
guys broke after a while. You go to a party like twice a week.
My wife's gonna make a mango cake because the woman is a Filipina. She's from where the heck is she from? Davao originally, and she's like 80, gonna be 83. It's one of my wife's friends' mothers, and Avenger says he hates cats. Yeah, they're very hypo out there. No, they're allergic. They have that dander in their fur. If you have allergies, it can affect you. I found that out.
What's going on, Randall?
Oh, not much, Kevin. Just waking up over here.
Who's in the house?
Randall's in the house. What do you mean you're just waking up? What time is it?
Oh gosh, I don't. 9:30.
Well, because it's almost noon right now. It's
Well,
11:54.
yeah, back east it is, but out here in the west in Seattle, it's only 9:30 or something like that.
Oh, well, drop down and give me 20.
All right, I just was looking at your Facebook and seen your picture there of that really pretty gal with all that accessories hanging down.
Hmm?
My Facebook.
Yeah, the gal bending over and making everybody laugh.
Oh, geez. My wife sent me that
isn't that
picture,
funny?
too. Guy with the balls.
I figured you. I thought of you when I seen that.
I definitely appreciated that one. It had me laughing really good.
Yeah, I read your comment yesterday. Yeah, that's a classic. Did you see those two young girls' faces?
Yeah, I did. That was very good.
That took the cake. Because one of those girls is talking and laughing, and then it showed that girl's face just what the hell? She nudging her girlfriend, and then her face. Like I said, those girls were wonderful.
Yeah, that was a good one, Kev.
Yeah. See, those kind of people. I mean, that had to have been professionally made and everything.
Oh yeah, it was fake.
I mean, I don't know why. I hope it was fake, but I mean, it had to have been a lot of work to put together.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was pretty good.
Well, I just wanted to stop by and say hello, everybody. I got a training class. I have to go through a sexual harassment class this afternoon, so we're doing our staff training here. We all got to get retrained.
Oh, gosh, that's a lot of work. It's a lot of work staying awake in the class.
Exactly.
I had to take, when I was at the mine, we had to take, we had like 4 days of that stuff.
Oh yeah, we got 2 weeks of it, so
Yeah, I couldn't wait to go back to work because we had to go there for 4 hours a day, and boy, that was just like, what did I do wrong? I mean, we got girls working at the mine, like in the office, and like doing like housekeeping and all that stuff. But man alive,
yeah, I'm trying to figure out what shirt to wear. I think I'll wear one that says "Mine's bigger than yours" or something really stupid.
No, yeah, you don't want. Yeah, they'll pick on you if you're not paying attention, or you wear something that's like gonna throw the attention off of people. Yeah, they'll just get you for that.
Oh yeah, not worried about.
We have inspirational speakers come there, and
that's what we're going through. Motivational speaker, sexual harassment.
What kind of work do you do?
Well, I'm in the construction training field. We have a large facility. We have 38 people on staff here, and we do our annual training in the summer months when we're not so busy with training
Okay.
students. So,
At the mine, we had 500 people, and we were constant. Not we, but I mean, at the mine, everybody had to do that. We had to do fire safety, like with fire extinguishers, first aid, all that kind of stuff. We had to go through and get qualified.
yep, it's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Oh, it is a good thing. It just takes a long time to do it.
Well, at least we get paid for it. We get,
I meant.
yeah, it's a lot of fun. Breaks up the monotony of having classes all the time. So,
Well, just have a big cup of coffee and just keep pounding.
right
No,
on.
I would drink a beer. That's what I would do, Big Kev.
Well,
Just drink a beer.
yeah, I appreciate that thought. Be drunk at the end of the class.
Oh, hell yeah. Let me tell you something. It become more enjoyable. Tell you something like that. Yeah, that's what it is.
Go there.
Kevin, what did Roberto send you? It looked like he sent you a microphone and some gadgets there. What
Well,
is that?
my buddy, he's a good man, and I'll show you guys real fast what he sent me. I'll turn on my camera because I'm proud of what he did. There we are. Wow, that's a handsome guy. There he is.
Wow, you're like a professional.
Wow.
Well, yeah, it just doesn't work right now, but I mean,
looks nice.
Let me see that mic again.
Jesus, that thing is huge. Man, I could think of some ways.
You got
to
a
use that thing.
windscreen and everything?
Yeah.
Holy shit. It looks like a US, wait a second, you got an XLR connector going in the back of it. You got a boom for it, a shock mount. Holy shit.
Yeah, like I said, Roberto, he's taking care of me. I don't know if he wants me to tell anybody, but I appreciate him. Well, I should have asked him if I should tell anybody, but cat's out of the bag. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It will be cool when it's working. I mean, then I can sing to you and
Oh, jeez.
do all this stuff.
I hope he can get a tax write-off or something for it, but I don't think he's looking for that. He's a good guy.
Yeah, it was a little expensive there, Kevin, so you take care of it, man.
Yeah, don't bang your head into that. Break it.
But yeah, things are good. I
very nice,
appreciate
Roberto.
them helping me out.
Very nice, Roberto.
Yeah, but you need a real computer, though. You know.
I do have a computer. You know, you're already making me mad because this is it's a tablet computer there.
Well, go ask your aunt and say, you got an old computer I can use? Say, I'm going big time. I'm going viral.
Yeah, then they're going to go, well, what's wrong with the one we give you?
Well, say, well, it's not fast enough for Mr. Big Time here.
Well, yeah, I don't ask them, but I try to stay down here, and I don't want to interfere. They already helping me out enough, so.
Mr. Nice Guy.
Yeah.
Mr. Nice Guy. Kevin's Mr. Nice Guy.
I am a nice guy, but other people think I'm the scum of the earth for no reason, but, you know.
That's probably because you are a nice guy.
Well, I am, because see what my topic today is, do you struggle being happy with happiness? I know Sentai 7 has a problem with that.
What? I don't think so. I think he's a pretty happy guy.
Well, yeah, okay. Take away his beer and see how happy he gets.
We'll put a bullet in all of you. I don't give a damn. Yeah, take away my beer. Oh my God, are you threatening me? Right now, I'm getting pissed. What's up?
You know, never talk about beer and beer money. Doesn't Trixie say that you gotta save the money because you gotta buy food?
When did that ever come up?
Well,
Is this another rumor?
no, I'm talking about instead of buying beer, she looks like she's hungry most of the time.
Like every Filipino, they're always hungry.
They're always hungry, man. They never stop, Kevin. They
Oh.
never stop.
They got a
yeah.
tapeworm.
So
Yeah,
I figured
it's weird. Yeah,
one
it's
beer a
they don't
day.
have tapeworm, but it's like it's weird. They always, hey, baby, breakfast. I go, no, I'm fine. And all of a sudden, dinner.
No,
Oh, no,
me
I'm
breakfast.
fine. And next thing you know, it's like late night, 3 o'clock in the morning, waking me up. I want to go get chicken. You know, it never stops.
Yeah, they eat like 6 times a day.
But
You
yeah,
know that?
so you don't have a problem about staying happy?
Hell no.
Oh.
To me, you know,
I
I'm
see a
happy,
lot of
man.
people-
I'll tell you what, man.
Hell, beer is
There's-
nothing, man. I used to drink fucking martinis all the time.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, man!
I'm
You're
having some-
hardcore. You're more
having some-
hardcore than I am.
I'm having some this weekend, though, for sure.
Well, have you guys ever drink those Mr. Boston mixed drinks? They're
No.
like it's in a can. I used to
No,
take
no.
those in the movie theater and just get pounded.
We don't like people from Boston here.
I'm sorry.
We know you are.
Nah.
Well, you
What
do
is it,
know Boston is part
And
of
it's
God's
funny
country.
because you call it like sneaking in like Red Horse and whatnot, like when you go into a movie and whatnot. When they see it, you know, the security guards as you're going across, man, they see it, they just look at you and just see you're American and whatnot. They let you go. Yeah, they let you pass. You know, you get
Yeah,
your
I
beer.
used to bring beer at the movie theater in the Philippines. I'm talking about bringing drinks in the U.S.
Like hardcore. Oh no, oh, you're talking about U.S. Oh no,
Yeah, that's what I was
I don't
talking
know
about.
that. No.
Yeah, because in the Philippines, I used to bring like a bag of McDonald's and some beer with me. They didn't care.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that. But so there you go, Big Kev. Then you just told somebody about something they could bring in.
Yeah, because my channel is a very educational and informative. So I'm trying to let everybody know what's going on.
Me, I'm a beer drinker. That's what I do. I'm sorry if you hear back noise. Like I said, I got taking care of her aunt, her son, and also I got Chixie and whatnot. So
You yell at them and tell them you're on an important.
I already told them that I'm on a live stream, but of course, she's got a man now, her auntie anyway. Yeah.
Show them the door. Don't let the boot hit.
No. I'm not gonna do that. Come on, man. I gotta help out family, man. That's what I do. I help out
trying
family.
to help out. I'm trying to give you good, useful tips.
Is Psychosis leaving? Hey, man. I'll catch you on the next one, man. I know you, Psychosis. Man, I'll catch you.
Yeah, buddy. Took you long enough to get off the show.
Gun Term? Oh, Gun Term's in here? Hey, what's up, Gun Term?
Psychosis actually showed us his cat, too. He's actually on.
Yeah? That was some good shit right there, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Who's on right now?
You got Renzero.
Well, I got
call
John
off
Doe, I
your
got
phone.
Roberto, I got Richard, and me, of course.
Oh, Roberto, man. Love that guy.
Roberto.
Yep. Roberto.
He might be on lunch maybe right now. That's why he's not talking.
Yeah, John Doe. Quit hitting on Chixie, will you?
Wow, what are you talking about?
We see your comments.
Well, that's private.
It's private. You're typing it. What are you typing? Come on. You paisan.
Well, this is not a secret.
Oh, she answered me anyway. She gave me an honest answer.
Yeah. Heminger is coming on the mic, right?
Well, he don't know why not. Right now, we got stars.
You know, Hemminger's actually got something good. You know, he's got something great going on. You know, he's gonna do whatever Hemming's gonna do. You know, but he keeps everybody's curiosity going. You know what I mean? If he actually had his own channel, I'll tell you what, man, that would make money. But he's not interested in that.
He's not a vlogger. He's a professional troll.
Yeah, you know, that means he's making his own money. He's okay, man. That guy probably owns like 2 homes. You know, I don't know. You know, you just got to think about. You know, he's all right. You know, he ain't thinking about making money.
He lives with his mother.
Yeah, he lives with his mother.
I wish I lived with my mama, man. I could save a lot of money.
God, you know what? I tell you what, man. I'm with you.
I miss those days, mama.
I tell you what, if Heminger is doing that, I mean, goddamn,
my hat's
he's
off.
Got it right. Because it's hard, man. I tell you.
Yeah, my mama's like 82 years old, living up in Maine. Don't know where she is.
There is such a thing as professionalism.
Professional troll.
Well, you got to be good at something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're just reading the comments, guys. Sorry, guys, that
Yeah,
for
me
the
too.
silence and whatnot. Yeah, we're just reading the comments.
Yeah.
How's the weather in McDon? Nice? Nice and... oh, it's nighttime there, so 1:09.
Yeah, it is. It's actually 1:09 a.m.
My sister-in-law
It's
lived
raining.
there.
Another storm just passed over, the hard storm.
Oh.
Yeah, my sister-in-law just had a baby there. My wife's sister. Hoping to see the pictures of the baby, but she lives in
one baby, you see them all.
I'm actually not in Mactan. I'm in I'm across the bridge on the island of Lapu-Lapu.
Mm-hmm.
Which is not far. So if I got hit with a storm,
Yours is
he
the
got hit
end
with
of the
it.
world?
No, it's not the end of the world. Is that what you said, Big Brian?
Yeah, it
Okay,
is. Maine is way up there. We used to go there vacation in the summertime. I didn't like it up there. It's good seafood, but man, rocky beaches, freaking cold ocean. Oh, it's so cold up there.
Oh, it's so cold. Yep, you're right. Because to get that storm right out of what do you call it, Canada, man.
Put your toe in the ocean at 50 degrees. You said, "Fuck no, I ain't jumping in that water, man."
Hey,
Hell no.
Sentai 7, what is the worst thing ever happened to you in the Philippines?
I got my fucking tooth knocked out. That's what happened. I had to fight 2 guys. That's the worst thing that happened to me here in the Philippines.
And why did you get in a fight?
Because I was stupid. I went out at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I was, drunk, and I passed by, a squatter village. There was a guy that I knew, but he knew, my destination and where I was moving, and I just happened to be arrogant at the moment. And as I was walking past him, he said, "Hey, man, where you going?" Here I am, loaded with my cameras, with my, laptop, my whole 9 yards. And I told him, "Hey, man, I'm going out to make money," because our internet was not installed in our apartment yet. And so I walked down the street, made it to the, the internet cafe, started loading up my next video. Next thing I know, I come out, I was jumped right after. That is the worst that happened here.
Well, you should have said nothing about their girlfriend, and that would never happened. Tell us the real reason. Nobody's gonna judge you.
No, that was the real reason. That is what happened.
Come on, don't wink.
You know what Kevin's saying? He's saying what everybody's saying about him. He's just he's doing to you, Red, what people are doing to him. You know?
Yeah. So
No,
I mean, I'm trying to dissect you.
yeah, but that's exactly what happened. I mean, there was nothing prior to it, nothing. There was one guy that was probing me, which was the guy that I talked to that night, and he was asking me for money. He was trying to find out exactly how many people were in my house. He was trying to find out, because I had to pass him every single time. Matter of fact, he got arrested right after I got jumped for drugs, for going out, and undercover cops came in, and I saw the undercover cops come in. I saw these cops starting to, raid our area, around, the central area of Lapu Lapu. It's right past Second Bridge. And the next thing I know, he was the one that was arrested.
Yeah, you got to quit doing drugs.
Yeah, and so I knew, see, you guys don't know all the story behind it. It was just 2 weeks before I got jumped that he was behind 3 months on his rent.
No,
he was about
I know
to get kicked out.
I know what's going on.
Okay, so yeah, because I did do a vlog on it. You guys can check my channel. You guys will
No, I don't
find
want.
out.
I want the made up story. That sounds better.
Oh, you want a made up story? Okay, so aliens came down, and all of a sudden, they beamed me up, and I got beat up in a spaceship.
Well, why don't you tell everybody that the first time? Why did it?
But Ren, you were saying you were out in a squatter area, 2:00 in the morning. Laptop?
No, I passed a squatter.
Good luck for that.
It's hard. It's hard to if you guys see my videos, you guys will see that our apartment is way past. So it's like I have to pass a squatter village.
Well, didn't Trixie give you a heads up on maybe you shouldn't do that?
Yeah, and she did, and I didn't obey it.
He did. Yes. She did, and he said, "I'm from East LA."
No, East Side San Jose. That's what I said.
Hey,
I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Who's gonna fucking beat me? And you know what? I paid for it.
Well, maybe next time you can give a. Hey, please don't use those kind of words on my show because.
Okay. All right, big kid. You're right, man. I'm sorry.
I'd like to get like a green dollar sign instead of having a brown or a gray or a pinkish color.
Yeah, I'm getting those now. All of a sudden, people are starting to flag my channels, and I'm like, "Come on, man, really?
Well,
you guys that really jealous? Come on."
Because Mikey I'm not Mikey, but Kiwi Mike isn't here, so I figure I'm going to have a good rating. But now you're here and you're cursing, so that just threw everything out the door. So I just hope you're proud of yourself.
Annie, when I move out of my basement. Oh, yeah. I already know, Hemi, you don't live in a basement.
Don't be so sure of that.
Oh, oh, yeah. How's your progress on your boat coming along?
It's coming along real well. I just leave him alone. I gave him the plans. I told him exactly what I wanted, my specs and whatnot. I want a 40, horsepower, as far as an engine. And let's just see what he, comes up with. I'm going to check him out at the end of next week to see where he's at. He's only got half payment. So I'll give him the next, payment. I got to see my boat.
Yeah, hopefully the guy is still in town. Because maybe he's just going to go out of town.
No, he's not in town. He's actually, I know where he lives. If you saw my video and anybody else
I
saw
don't watch that stuff. That's
No, I know where he lives. I know what island he's on.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to give you, because everybody talks, not everybody, but some people talk crap and they think that they know everything about me and everything, and so I'm just trying to help you with your story for it can sound more believable and you know.
No, no, you're correct. Because I thought about, and we actually wrote a contract out.
You
You
really
know,
get aliens that kidnapped you?
huh?
Well, because you were telling me about the aliens, and I was just
No, aliens. No, I don't believe aliens. No, I
oh,
was
then
playing
why
around.
you telling everybody?
Because you were saying that, it's like you wanted a, some kind of
Oh, you're not helping my story about you, okay? I thought that stuff was real.
No, I didn't get kidnapped by aliens. No, no.
Well, I guess I better take that out of the Inquirer.
Yeah, take that out, please.
Yeah.
No, I was never kidnapped by aliens. No.
Well, because maybe.
Come on. You know what? Hey, Kevin.
Yeah.
When was the last time you actually heard a gangster actually got fucking taken by aliens?
Body,
No, they don't take us. They don't take us. You know why?
Told me.
They take
That's how
Bosco.
I know about stuff. I get around, man. I just don't sit here 24/7. It's already 3 hours. Jesus. Yeah, we're gonna be quitting pretty soon because I got to get up for 3 minutes and then come back for another 6 hours.
The first question I would ask, I don't even care if I'm gonna be strapped on a table or whatnot. It's like, what kind of beer you guys got?
as they pee in your glass.
I don't care. Fucking man. Hey man, if it gets me high. Ooh.
Hey, Seth, do you ever try what is that, code 45?
Oh man, that was way back, man. You're talking about 1989 when I used to drink that. Cheap
No,
beer.
I'm talking about here in the Philippines.
No, man. I don't drink that, man. No, I drink Red Horse. I drink San Miguel.
Stronger than Red Horse.
Nah, back in San Jose, and whatnot. Yeah, Colt 45. Used to drink malt liquor.
Oh yeah, that was
that's what I
fun.
used to drink.
The big bottles.
You're talking about
drinking at the drugstore.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. 8 Ball. Yeah.
What? 8 Ball?
Yep.
I used to buy an 8 Ball back in the day.
Well, yeah, we call it the 80. Yeah, we used to grab that, and buy that a lot. Yeah, but Budweiser. Oh my God, that was a buzzkill, man. Budweiser. God dang. Yeah, you saw.
Yeah. I like Michelob.
Michelob is good. Yep, and Triple X Negros. Drinking that.
Yesterday we were talking about Mad Dog 2020. I know you had some of that.
Oh yeah, I had that. Also, remember Red Dog? And I just heard lately on one of my vlogs that somebody found that it's still around. Red Dog. That it's a red beer.
We got a Red Dog bar and they had to change their name because the mine that I was working at is called Red Dog. And I guess that name is like copyrighted. So it's
copywritten. Yeah.
I like red wine. And in the Philippines, they have a locally grown wine called Bugnay wine. Pretty strong. It's good stuff if you can find it.
Vino.
Yeah, Bugnay wine. It's actually a berry, like a berry. Bugnay wine in the Philippines.
I had this cheap. It was like 1.5 liters of Spanish wine. It was pretty cheap, but it had a good kick to it.
Hey, Gunterm, Budweiser and Miller are owned by the same company now. They used to be the biggest competitors in America. They're owned by the same freaking company. Yeah. Crazy, huh?
Well, I heard that Budweiser was going to go to the Philippines.
Oh, really?
That's what I heard a couple of years ago.
Well, the only one. I hope they bring back Bud Light over here because that's what I used to drink back in the United States, man. Just straight up, Bud Light.
Oh, a friend of mine used to drink that. Yeah.
Yep. I buy an 18 pack. Oh my gosh, man. I game all night, just sitting there gaming and whatnot.
Yeah, but that stuff just goes right through me.
This guy in my neighborhood, I'd give him an 18 pack to mow my lawn. That's all he wanted, man. I'd say, hey, Brian, mow my lawn. And he was a good guy,
And he would sit there all day long. Yep. And he would do it. Because I would do it. Shit. Yeah, okay. I'm a Mexican. That's right. I know how to mow a lawn. I'll tell you what, man. I'll strap your glass.
You're Mexican? You're Mexican, man?
Be a bear from Seattle, from Washington.
Look at.
Yeah, Randall, I remember that.
Yeah, I'm Mexican. Yeah, that's right.
I have a good friend. His name is Jose Fuentes. He's Mexican, but you don't look it to me. Ah.
Yeah, man, you pounds. Oh my whole entire family, man, drinks Bud Light. That's what they drink.
Yeah,
give us an 18 pack. I'll tell you what, man. There's nothing they wouldn't do for you for that day. It's like, hey, man, hey, thank you.
Yeah, you drink them light beers. You don't put on much weight. They have, low calories and stuff. And
he's talking about red wine.
All night kissing.
Oh yeah, you be a lot. Once you break the seal, you all know what that means. Once you break the seal, man, it's like, yeah. After that, when you're drinking Bud Light, you're peeing like every, half an hour.
Yeah, you can't sleep when you're doing that. I'm up all night going to bed. Dark chocolate. What the hell? Drink dinner. Yeah. Yeah, Red Horse is pretty good.
Red Horse is very strong. That's what I'm drinking right now.
Yeah,
right
but
quick,
I like the 500, and I like the liter. I don't like the small because I want to have another one afterwards. So if I just drink the 500.
That's the thing, man. I send Dixie out, it's like, go get me some beer. And all of a sudden she brings you back like, 4 or 5, of, the small ones, which is half a liter. And it's like, no, man, just bring me the liters, man. Just bring me the, the hardcore liters.
They're kind of heavy, though.
No, it's not really a dark beer, Red Horse.
No,
it's not.
Strong.
No. It's just has
alcohol
content to it.
weight.
What is the alcohol? Like 7.9 or something like 8 or something like
6.5.
6.5.
Yeah.
I liked it. Yeah. I had a lot of it back in March. Yeah.
45 is 7.2.
Yeah, it's good.
Matter of fact, I'll pull up a bottle now. Let me see what we got here.
Well,
The shit we get here in the States, in New York, is not real Red Horse. It's made like in fucking China or Hong Kong or something. It tastes like shit.
And the thing about Red Horse, let's talk about that, because it's I've been all over the world, and I've been all over, in Europe and whatnot. Here, this one is really smooth. It's smooth, but it does have an effect on certain people. If you're not used to alcohol and whatnot, it's going to do a huge effect on you. You're going to have a bad hangover. You're going to wake up all of a sudden, you're on the shits and whatnot. It's going to mess you up.
I must have got immune to it.
I know that stuff's all over the place, man. When I was there with my wife's uncles, man, they just run up the hill. He comes back with 3 bottles of those big bottles of Red Horse for friggin' drinking the shit, playing basketball, and yeah.
And let me tell you something. What they always have one glass, and they always pass it around. They always, if they pour it, because
I got in trouble for doing that.
That's strong. Mm-hmm.
I don't like drinking out of people's glasses. Because everybody's saying they got hepatitis and all this stuff. Don't drink out of the glass. So I just bring my own glass over. One of those little metal glasses.
To me, it just give me the full bottle.
Fuck yeah.
I'll be all right.
Yeah, no pass it around. Just get your own bottle.
Yeah. Unless I'm with Johnny Warrior or whatnot, we'll share a glass. But
he's a big dude. I seen him on one of your videos. He's a big guy, huh?
Dude, he's freaking huge, man. This
How
guy,
tall is he? 6'5" or something?
Man, yeah, 6'2".
Oh, 6'2"? Yeah.
Who's that?
Johnny Warrior.
Johnny Warrior, man. He's a huge kid.
He's an inch taller than me.
That'd be a good. Well, when you're in good shape, Kev, I said that would be a good wrestling match, huh?
Hey, I am in good shape, buddy.
Really?
Oh God, here he goes.
I'm in champion size.
So how about Conor McGregor there, and what's his name there? Who's gonna win?
He's in good shape too.
Yeah, those little boxers there. Floyd Mayweather Jr. I don't think I'm gonna buy that fight. It's kind of a joke.
I wouldn't want to fight.
I want to see it. I'll probably go into a bar.
He knows all those combat moves and poke me in the eye and hit me in the Adam's apple. I wouldn't want to fight him.
Well, then you should get a baseball bat.
No, I mean, if I'm going to fight somebody, it would be unarmed.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
But he has the advantage because he's
the warrior.
Yeah, he already knows how to gut somebody with his fingernail.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like I've done my dirt, but you know what? Fighting against Johnny Warrior, I would say you would have a problem. You really would.
Yeah, he's a killer, man. He's a military man.
But he's a trained killer.
Yes.
And same with Dave. I ain't gonna fight them. It's not my advantage.
It's like fighting Mike Tyson at his prime, right?
Well, no, it's like fighting Mike Tyson now. It's still not worth it.
Yeah. Mike Tyson will bite your ears off, right?
Well, just put a muzzle on him.
It's like a pit bull.
But yeah, why fight somebody? That's fighting anybody. That's just it's not. What are you going to get for that? Nothing.
Yeah, I think the guys that are fighting Saturday night,
but they get like $100 million paycheck.
$75 million to Conor McGregor and $100 million to Floyd Mayweather. And I don't know, somebody gets part of the box office receipts or something. It's crazy money, right?
Well, yeah, but that's not including the bets that everybody's doing. Yeah, but like I said, don't fight nobody, especially when you're outclassed. And Dave and Johnny Warrior, it's not. Those guys.
I would never fight them. It's like come on, man. Really, if you threaten their lives and you're out there, putting your life out there, with them, let me tell you something, man. They seen some shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And they probably done it too. So I mean.
That's why I laugh when, people, actually threaten their lives and whatnot. I could care less if they threaten my life and, and sit there and, I think you out, man. You know,
I
it's
don't
like,
want to worry in my life, and then he gets a little sparkle in his eye.
Yeah.
you know, but you know, and
See,
unless met these men, unless you actually been out there and you actually, you know, stepped up with them, had a couple beers with them, and then hear their stories, you know what? I'll tell you what, man, them stories, when you hear it, you're like, my God, man, it'll fucking shake
Yeah.
you to your bones.
And what's gonna stop them from having that flashback when he's pounding your head in?
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. No, thank you.
Yeah, so I would, like I said, I know how to fight. I know how to kick people's ass, but those guys know how to do it.
Yeah.
With the locals,
tell you.
well, with the locals, it'll never be a fair fight. It'll be 3 or 4
That's
on 1.
true. That's true too.
Yeah.
That is true too. Yep. Yep. I got jumped by 2. You know, it's the truth.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not talking crap about those guys.
I take it Mrs. Heminger and John Doe are not the best of friends based on the chat
Well, they
conversation.
can come on the show right now and state their
It up, baby. I'm not trying to stir the pot. I'm just reading the conversation here.
You're an instigator.
Not
and
me.
Tell your wife when she comes home.
Uh-oh. And then, you know, well, you could say I wouldn't get any, but my wife's a Filipina, so.
Oh, man. Now, why you got to bring that into the topic? You know I haven't had none for a while.
No, you did. You had your hand. Come on, you're all right. In Pornhub.
My other hand gonna
campaign. Let's all go, Hey, what's Roberto doing? I see his picture there, but I don't hear him talking.
Yeah, Roberto, man. Yeah,
Is he
he's
here?
actually pretty, you know, really good. Roberto, man, that's a long ass shit you're taking.
Oh, that's
Hey,
what he's
so-
doing?
I don't know. Just guess.
He's usually working. He's traveling around. He's got us.
Don't start rumors, okay?
I'm not starting rumors, Big Kev.
Well,
I'm
you
just
said he was
saying.
taking a shit.
I was guessing. I said that.
He's gonna come see you, so you better knock it off.
Gunter Roberto's the only one that's got a job here, right?
Yep. I gotta say that. Yep. I gotta give him that.
Oh.
Then he has a right to take a shit. Shit.
Yeah, I better get my ass back to work if I want to get to the Philippines soon.
Yeah, but like I said, man, always have a plan, man. I didn't come with a plan, you know, and things did go wrong, but then all of a sudden, you know, I actually recovered from it. But hey, man, have a plan, bro.
Looking at the gas station.
Gas station? What are you talking about? I had no gas station. What?
I was just reading what Hemorrhager was saying. Jordan has a job at the gas station. There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, did you guys? Hey, John, you're Italian. Did you ever see that thing they did on the New York Mafia? The scheme they came up with, how they would open up gas stations and collect the tax money and then close them and not pay the tax. It was an unbelievable scam they had. I was watching a program. I don't know, the History Channel. It's friggin' genius if you're a criminal. Yeah, and then they close them down and reopen them under somebody else's name.
The mob is always up to some funny business. I try to steer clear of them.
Oh yeah, with this guy that works with my wife, he loves to go to the racetrack, thoroughbreds, and he says there's a lot of gangsters there, and they ask him like, "You want a tip?" He goes, "No, thank you."
Yeah, you wonder what the tip is? Keep your mouth shut. That's your tip.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you guys, I don't got a tip to tell you, but keep your mouth shut anyway. I'm out of here.
Really? You're retiring?
Hey, it's already three and something hours.
Wow.
And my view is they're like slowly dwindling.
27.
Yeah, but I'll be on tonight. So if you guys want to come on, I'll be on around 7:30 tonight.
Hmm.
I like
Who's
to
it?
thank Satai 7, man.
Yeah.
Mr. Roberto, wake up, keep an eye out, and
29 now. You're getting more now that you're closing.
yeah, of course.
Yep.
Well, you
It's
know,
almost
we
like
would have
it's
a lot
almost like they want you to close your show.
but you want to be stingy with your music, and Richard, you're almost beginning to irritate me like that Kiwi Mike guy.
Who's? Oh, really? Yeah, him and I are a good team at irritating you, right?
Well, yeah.
But I can't do his Kiwi accent. He's
Well,
on at
just don't
nighttime.
curse like him.
Whatever
Hopefully-
happened to Mike
hopefully
Luna?
I'm gonna have a green
Mikey
light.
550? Where's he?
No.
Where's Mikey
Yeah,
550?
Mike. Yeah.
I seen him yesterday, but I don't know. Maybe some of us people got lives.
Mm.
And Mike Luna.
Yeah, he's in.
Well, he's sleeping. He'll probably be waking up pretty soon.
12, 13, 14. It's about 5 a.m. in New Zealand.
Well, maybe he got to get up and go tinkle.
I think he's just getting up at this time.
Yeah, I do. But I want to thank you guys for coming by. Randall, nasty old man. Or, well, we're probably the same age, but still. Just keep your balls to yourself. Especially that video.
Oh, jeez. I saw that. My wife sent me that. And I said, what? She texted it to me from downstairs. I said, what the hell are you sending me this shit for? I don't want to see some guy dressed as a woman with balls hanging down. That was nasty. Yay.
Wasn't that the funniest?
I don't enjoy that. I don't even enjoy hearing that gay talk. I mean, that's all you hear about is lady boys and ugh.
Oh man.
I never seen one.
To get me started.
Well, I did. I seen a performance in Ilo. They would like do like impersonators, but they were getting paid to do that. So it's a performance.
I see Randall R. Doing his little ladyboy impression. That just upsets me. But that's a shout out to Randall, man. Good to see you here.
Hey,
with you, buddy.
Randall's a good guy, so leave him alone.
Yeah.
Same with my other buddy, Norwegian polar bear. I don't know where's Fred at? My boat builder.
Still working in Vancouver, right? He's working for a living.
Yeah, maybe he's working right now.
The inflatable boat builder, right?
Yeah, the Zodiac guy.
Yeah.
He's pretty cool. Hey, Dick Cider.
I think in the Philippines, they have like that. What is it? Well, maybe it's not ladyboys, but it was like gays that play basketball.
Wow, that's pretty wild, huh?
They get a kick out of it. Yeah.
Do you see what Dick Cider said?
Tickets to a ladyboy ping pong show, huh?
That'd be a treat. All right, you gangsters. I'll talk to you guys later on tonight. I'll be on around 7:30 tonight. Van, have a cold one.
I will.
Or just have one. I don't care if it's cold or not. Lukewarm. Just put ice in it.
Thanks for the panel.
I don't like ice in beer.
I don't like ice in beer. That bothers me.
Yeah.
Okay, well, get a cold glass, chill glass. Hey, just chill out, little man. You're gonna drink it no matter what.
I think he could kick your ass. Now I'm getting like Kiwi Mike.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
you start.
Him
Now
and
you start. Now you start to become a G. See?
Yeah.
That's all right, Kev. Go take
Hey.
a nap. Go
Thank
rest.
you guys for everybody that's commenting. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah,
Big
buddy.
Kev
Thanks
and
for
whatnot.
coming. You guys check out Satire Seven's channel. His lovely girlfriend, man, Trixie has a nice channel. I never looked at it, but it got to be halfway nice.
But
Henry,
you'd like to,
thanks for
wouldn't you?
coming. John Doe, thanks for hanging out with me when nobody else was on.
Yeah, no problem. My pleasure.
Yeah, you guys, all you guys,
Oh,
have
John
a good
Doe.
day, have a good night, have a good nap.
I have to say something to John Doe, man. Thank you for coming on, man.
Yeah,
First
my
time I
pleasure.
heard your
Nice,
voice, man. Thank you.
Nice being here with you.
Even though you actually said your
all
shit
you
on
guys
my
ain't
channel.
bad.
Awesome.
What
You
was
know.
that? What did I say?
I said all of you guys aren't bad people, and most of my viewers aren't bad people, but there is a couple like unmentionable people around, but we don't go to that channel.
People coming on, Big Dave. Yeah, people are coming on.
But like I said, check out Johnny Warrior's new channel. It's pretty good, and maybe Aloe's gonna come out with a couple of new videos pretty soon. Because he's over in the motherland.
Is Johnny Warrior in Cebu City? Is that where he is? Yeah.
Right now. Yeah.
I don't know.
He's moving over. He's moving over to Civic Bay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's gonna be moving up there, up north. Yeah.
What is there? Good diving or something up there?
No, he wants to build a farm out there and whatnot. From the last time I talked to him, yeah, he's setting up a setup up there. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, he's gonna be all right up there, man. He's gonna be good. He wants me to go up there with them. So we're in negotiations of if we're gonna move out of Cebu and whatnot. But you know what? I got too much of a great setup over here.
Yeah, and your Chixie's family's there and everything, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to move when you get all those things, especially if everything's in your favor.
Exactly, because exactly, we're doing good out of here. Everything's doing good. With everyone that's coming down here, because a lot of people are looking at Cebu. They want to know about Cebu.
Hey, you guys, I just wanted to tell you guys it's not nobody's business, and those other guys on the other show. Hey, my kid's paperwork is already signed up. Okay.
Really?
But see,
Wow.
I didn't tell those guys because one, it's none of their business, and but they are ranting saying, how come I didn't do this when I was there? Hey, I already did it, and all that stuff is already taken care of. But they don't. I mean, it's none of their business. I don't mind telling you guys but what I do with my kids, I already did it. So, but those guys think they know everything about me and my history and everything. And if they don't like how it sounds, then they're gonna make it sound a little bit better by adding their opinion. But anyway, yeah, it's not good to spread rumors about people if it's true or if it's not true. It's nobody's business except yours. So that's all I gotta say.
Probably the best statement. Probably the best statement you said. There you go.
It's nobody's business what anybody does. But yeah, about my kids, they already been taken care of before I did it. I got because see on the paperwork, you could get all that paperwork from the U.S. Embassy in Manila, and you could just download it and then print it out. And then I already signed it, and the mother signed it, and all that stuff is already. I got the copies. I got the Xerox copy, but they got the original. And about their birth certificates, I already filled out tons of paperwork. You're making me already lose my voice, but yeah. Yeah. But anyway, like I said, I mean, if it doesn't, I mean, those guys are not in my life, so they don't really need to know what I did or what I didn't do, and did I dot the I's and cross the T's. But anyway.
All right.
Everything I did over there, I already pre-thought about it and did it. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. You guys have a good lunch. Have a good nap. Santai 7.
This is Ren Zero, and I'm out. Always, guys, stay thirsty.
Okay.
All right.
All right, you guys. All you gangsters out there, I'll talk to you guys later. Be safe. Keep a smile on your face. Be happy. Don't walk around with a stiff upper lip and thinking you gotta show everybody. Just have a good day. Stay thirsty.
Yeah. I stay hungry. I stay hungry and have it satisfied when I get to the Philippines, my hunger.
Here he goes.
Well, that's a good reason to stay hungry then.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you guys. I'll talk to you guys later on tonight.
All right. Ciao.